traditional Indian blue out there in the middle. And India won for no loss as a result of a single to Ganguly of the first ball. Sanjay Manjrekar with strike. It's also time to say good afternoon to Jimmy Amannath.
Good afternoon, Harsha, and good afternoon, everybody. And once again, we have a very interesting game here. The wicket has been playing so well in this tournament, and it's very difficult to predict, what target India should, in 11 should set for Pakistan 11. But I think first thing they got to do is to play 50 overs and score at least minimum, I would say, 320 to 340 runs.
It's amazing, Jimmy, how these calculations keep changing all the time, don't they? Up comes Akib. Umpire Francis is there and he calls it wide.
The umpires are very strict when the lead is going down the leg side. And Manjrekar has open batting for India. And he has another opportunity here to play a big inning. The wicket is good. The conditions are ideal for batting. Javed bowling with good line. You must have realized that on this wicket one has to bowl very straight and not really pitch up to batsmen. It was a free hit.
I asked Ramiz Raja after their game against the India 11 on Saturday, so don't you love playing on Indian wickets? And he said some of us do, but ask Aqib Javed for a fair assessment.
Yeah, very true actually, especially for pace bowler. I think it's one of this wicket is one of those wickets, the quicker you try to bowl nicely, it comes onto the bat. So the bowler has to be very, very straight.
Ready.
India made one change from the side that played the rain abandoned match on Saturday. Mohammad Azharuddin is back in the side, and out goes VVS Lakshman. The rest largely unchanged. And Pakistan 11 rather playing the same side, so Hassan Raza gets another game. Mohammad Wasim is left out, which may not be a bad idea because he hurt himself a bit. Straight in Zabab. No, Malik the catcher. And India 11 lose their first wicket in the first over. Manjrekar's gone and they are 2 for 1.
Aqib Javed has always been successful bowler against India, and this one lifting a little bit more than what Manjrekar expected, and a straightforward catch to Malik fielding in first slip. 2 for 1.
Okay, I'll get it.
Saturday evening, rather just after the rain came. Just got to get his eye in, and he's got to understand that he's lost his opening partner.
But it's a beautiful wicket to bat on. And I think if they can rotate the strike, that will definitely put a lot of pressure on the bowler.
It's beautifully placed. Beautifully timed, but he split the field.
This is a cracking stroke. Really did not hit it hard, but the timing was absolutely superb. You can see here just moving back, rocking back and just pushing it. But the timing is absolutely beautiful.
So on the back foot, but he called for it early, and the run was made quite easily.
Very aggressive running here. And
after 2 overs, it's 7 for 1. Match. The tournament referee Ajit Wadekar. Ramiz Raja calls heads. And tails it is. Anil Kumble has won the toss. Anil, what's it going to be?
We're going to have a bat.
It's toss you'd like to win, Anil. You've had to chase the last time.
Yeah, but this looks a very good wicket. It's pretty dry and we are starting in the afternoon, so the wicket looks very good.
Any changes in your side, Anil, today?
Yeah, just one change from the last game. Azhar has come in place of Lakshman.
Thank you very much and all the best. I hope you have a good game. And now Ramiz Raja in blazing green. Ramiz, your luck with the toss seems to have run out.
Yes, well, we don't mind really. I think it's a pretty good wicket. It'll stay the same.
Very happy with the way you played on Saturday, obviously.
Yes, I thought everybody got in with few runs and everybody batted well, especially in Zamam. So, you know, good team effort.
No problems at all chasing a score today.
I don't think so. It shouldn't be.
Any changes in your side, Ramiz?
No, same team.
So Hassan Raza will continue playing.
That's right, yeah.
Thank you very much and I hope you have a good game. So Anil Kumble, the captain of the India Invitation 11, has won the toss. As in earlier matches, no hesitation at all in deciding to bat. He mentioned the fact that he thought it was a good batting pitch. Let's go now and ask Mohinder Amarnath what he makes of this surface.
और यहाँ पे टॉस इतना क्रूशियल नहीं है क्योंकि यहाँ की विकेट इस टूर्नामेंट की इतनी बेहतर रही है कि कोई टारगेट सेट करना बहुत मुश्किल है और जहाँ तक आज की विकेट का सवाल है इस पे कोई घास मौजूद नहीं है काफ़ी हार्ड है और जो कि स्ट्रोक प्ले के लिए बहुत बेहतरीन है और अभी तक देखा गया कि इस टूर्नामेंट में कितने भी रन बने वो कम नज़र आते हैं तो आज हमारे सामने और एक और बहुत दिलचस्प और इंटरेस्टिंग मैच है और जो ट्रेडिशनल राइवलरी है दोनों टीमों की वो मैच को और भी ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग बना देती है
Very fit-looking Jimmy Amarnath telling us what he thinks is going to happen today.
And a very good-looking Usher too.
Really haven't missed very much, just a couple of balls. Saurav Ganguly took a single in one of those to give Vinod Kambli the strike and add 1 run to the score to take it up to 8.
It's a very quiet start for the Indian 11, but I think all credit goes to Akib Javed. He picked up a wicket in his very first over. Now he's bowling to 2 left-handers. The good thing he's doing here, not giving them much room outside the off stump. What he's trying to do is to bowl outswinger, which become in-swinger to left-hand batsmen, and then he's coming into them and bowling very, very straight.
And a bit of bounce. Maybe just stopped on him.
Yeah, it was short delivery, but knowing the Indian batsmen, there are not many batsmen, they really pull and cut short very fluently. That's also one of the reasons that if the pace bowler keep on bowling, once you get used to the bounce and the pace, I'm sure he'll be a different player altogether.
Didn't quite get hold of it. He's ended up hitting it to mid-on, but he's hit it well enough.
Short delivery, he wanted to pull it towards mid-wicket, but I think it came a bit quicker, but a useful shot, I would say, like hitting over mid-on. And but a useful run. I don't think it's a very convincing stroke, but a good boundary.
Final fielder this time after 3 overs, that's 12 for 1. Hit into Salim Malik at Presley.
Mahmood coming round the wicket to Ganguly. Ganguly, anything pitching outside the off stump, he goes for it. And this time, it's a good delivery, just leaving the batsman. And he wanted to push it hard to covers. Didn't really go across that much as he should have been. There's no slip for Ganguly, there's only gully. And a short mid-wicket because they got to be 2 close in field in first 15 overs and 2 outside the 30-yard circle.
I suspect you've also been analysing why Ganguly went after them in those 8 overs on Saturday. He's placing the ball like it's the easiest thing in the world. This occasion of Freed, he can get there in time. Probably just also looking to cramp him a bit for speed. Man on the boundary at long leg. Still keeps the board moving.
Yeah, that's a very... That's a very good start for the Pakistan 11.
He's bowling a very good line is Azhar Mahmood.
Giving them much of a room to play the stroke down the leg side, and there's a appeal. An umpire calling wide.
Not quite the response he wanted.
And I personally feel the umpire a little bit harsh on the bowler here. It's not really too wide two left-hand batsmen. They're appealing for caught behind, must have hit his pad.
That's a better ball. It's gone right through him. So good over from Azhar Mahmood. It's 16 for 1 after 4 overs. Today here in Hyderabad, of course. That's a very interesting ball to bowl in a one-day game.
Yeah, Akif Javed has been doing that over the years. The idea is to just put a little bit more pressure on the batsman so he doesn't come much of the front foot. And he doesn't mind giving 1 or 2 extra runs. But I don't think it's a bad tactics really, because you're putting pressure on the batsman and telling him, fine, look, I've got pace and you don't have to really come down the wicket to hit me all the time. To do well against the Indian batsman.
That spell that Jimmy Amanat was talking about in Sharjah. It's turning out to be another good one.
This was a real feat. At the bath.
Top shot. Second bounce into the boards. Good response from Ganguly to round that over off. It's 21 for 1.
Most ready to bowl is Peshawar. Akif Javed bowled very good.
Oops, yes and no. And Ganguly had given it up. Ganguly had long given it up. When he turned, he knew that if Anwar hit, he was gone.
This is bad running from Vinod Kamble. He played the ball and wanted to run, and then he refused. And this confusion makes a lot of difference in between the wicket. So I think one should decide whether you want to go or not.
Just getting a hand to it. On the bounce, it slipped. Just take a little look at each other this time. Maybe a slightly more careful look at each other before they go for the second. Jimmy will agree, middle of the stumps, middle of the pitch, not the best place to change your mind about a single.
No, it's not at all really, and I think if Ganguly had got out, he wouldn't have been very pleased with that.
Mid-off is right on the edge of the circle. This is one of the stranger pieces of cricket you'll see. It's produced a leg by. After 6 overs, it is 25 for 1. Steal a little single here. It came out betting, Mark, like...
They seem to be tying them up a bit, don't they? Interesting, the bowling around the wicket, just tightening the whole line up, whereas a couple of days ago they were a bit wayward early on. Kamble, but you know, it's interesting. It's still an opportunity there if the ball is in the slot to actually hit it over.
So the right middle word to having a name these days, not patience.
Exactly.
Just over square leg. There's a man backing up, and Ganguly will take inside out shot. Just get a couple. It's amazing how things can change from one evening to another. He was blazing away on Saturday evening. Game of 50 and 30 balls was Ganguly. So not quite the same touch.
No.
Everyone talks, Mark, about Sri Lanka turning the slog overs around.
Makes the game exciting, doesn't it?
Slightly late on that ball, Kamble. He's not looking in very good touch. He's tried to pull a couple. Not quite producing the desired results. One of the most
Square, pulling it. Might go all the way, yes it does, before.
Crowd warming up to Kamble.
Yeah, short of a length delivery, and he's pulled that in front of square. Very good play off the back foot. And pretty hard to chase in weather like this, mate. It's just pretty warm out there.
It's warm, and I think the Indians will be pretty happy at having
Pull that behind square for 1.
Kick should be quite easy.
Pulled that.
He quite got hold of that.
Well run. Oh, great shot over mid-off. Giving himself some room. 1 bounce for 4. You see out there at the moment, the Pakistanis obviously initially trying to squeeze them up, and the Indian batsmen are starting to give themselves room to the leg side, create that room to go over the offside. So great shot. Not much room for error though. If he doesn't quite get it right, it's going to go straight up.
You're going to look a bit silly, aren't you, if you're going to be bowled with all 3 stumps visible and you're somewhere in the corner of the frame.
Exactly. Javed Akib.
Tremendous shot. Got into position very quickly, and that's vanished through mid-wicket for 4. After 9 overs, India moving up to 45 for 1. We've been looking to play that shot all day with mixed results. Kamli, he had a couple of boundaries with it. He's playing out.
Great shot. Really behind square there. Won't go all the way, but they'll pick up 2. Starting to time the ball very close.
Well, Mark, great bat call that close. I think Azhar Mahmood might use a slightly different adjective.
Well bowled. Gone down the wicket, just over mid-on. Chanced his arm, gone all the way for 4. Game starting to change. Gone down the wicket, tried to hit him over long on, mid-on. Just cleared mid-on. And Razim Raja, I think, chasing after it, but goes all the way to the fence. Great shot, he's hit that over mid-off. Gone all the way, I think, for 6, yes. Great shot. It was interesting the other day when we played Pakistan. Khan gave the ball quite a bit of air, and McMillan was able to get down to him, just as Ganguly has done here. So I think there's going to be a real rethink here, where they're going to push him.
Quite ambitious now. Saurav Ganguly, Mark, has got something in common with you. Both of them. I got your name in a recent quiz contest. Who was it in 1990 that scored 2 successive hundreds and won the internationals? He looked push that flatter through. There's enough bat on that.
Yep, he's ruffled Khan, I think. Rolled a little bit shorter there. Able to get back on the back foot. He's a very good player off the back foot, and punched it in front of square for 4.
Both these batsmen, tremendous footwork. They're very...
Not an easy time for a spinner in the first 15.
Gee, what a shot!
He timed that one pretty sweetly. Hit the picket board very quickly. Just slightly short on the back foot. Looks a very compact player, this man. Ever so slight. Great shot. In front of square for 4. It's interesting looking at him. He looks more... Shot. Great shot off the back foot. Past mid off for 4. Looking in great touch now.
Ganguly opens the batting now in the one-days. And that's one of the reasons why he's doing well.
That's a great shot. It's a very hard shot to play at the top level. Waited for it and punched it back past the bowl. No chance for the fielder at middle.
Now it's Kaz Ramiz Rajat.
Great shot. He's on fire at the moment. Doesn't really matter where it's being bowled, it's going to the boundary. The game's just changed in 3 or 4 overs. Slightly short and the same shot as before. Just in front of square, and just picking the line and length up. Sign of a
Ganguly. Drifting down leg side though.
Sort of adds to the entertainment of Kumble, sorry, Camberley. Gone down the wicket. I think he's got enough bat on it. Yes, he has. He's gone for 6. Didn't quite get it, but it still went. Well, I've handled a few of his bats, and they are big. Great shot, great. Like a golf swing almost. Hands went through.
Bats just seem to get better, don't they, Mark?
Oof, they'll make some great bats over here. Oh, he pulled that in front of square over mid-wicket. Short again, and got the treatment.
In 2 minds there, whether to go forward or back, and in 2 minds whether to hit it for 6 or 4.
Khan really struggling here with his line and length. It looked like he was going to go down the wicket, and then when he realised it was short, he didn't have to, and pulled it in front of square over mid-wicket before. 10 off 3.
Partnerships now. No ball, that's not going to help matters at all.
Short again, same treatment. You can't bowl there in one-day cricket.
After 13 overs.
It's been great, and look forward to coming back.
Very well, board side.
Decided that one of their responses is going to be to...
It has been very easy too. They are taking full advantage of it. He will do a lot of service to the Pakistan.
He gets there, playing the shot that's got him a lot of runs. He's gone for 4. Sorry, that's not outstanding fielding at all, but Ganguly doesn't mind. This has been a very, very good innings.
A short ball and has been pulled very nicely, very well, all the way for 4. Ganguly has batted extremely well. As you see on the screen, he's a slightly short ball. He's picked it up very well and not the best fielding there. But Ganguly has helped himself with 4 more.
No ball to start off. Unusual for
One forgets.
the difference between Salim Malik and the other Pakistan bowlers. 100 comes up. Pick that early. It's gone for 4. See, he's batting better with every ball. 100 the partnership comes up too.
Yes, you see it is a slow ball, but Ganguly picks it up beautifully. He just comes onto the ball, bends his knee and lifts his head slightly just to place it over the mid-off.
Get a single.
Would be effective and restrict the runs.
Tommy. Now the overs limit is gone.
Fielders have to be inside the inner circle.
8 overs. Comes a bit of a surprise.
Also striking the ball very well.
This is going to be trouble. Pakistan have not exactly been outstanding.
Yes, these two they are not combining very well. So if you see here, actually it is Ganguly's call, and
Very early on, there's a direct throw from Saeed Anwar. Ganguly had actually stopped running at that stage. And as soon as the ball passed the stumps, he completed that run.
rotate these. That's the only ways to get runs.
So, it's got to be clear, decisive. We'll start to play a lot more together. Often that
To the batsmen.
it's a question of how well you play the pressure game. Ganguly and Kamli played it very well from overs 10 to 15 or thereabouts. Overs 8 to 15 or thereabouts. They really played it outstandingly. Just reached the man into the boundary. He wasn't the swiftest cover fielder, I must admit.
Ball which has been very well.
Ben?
Today? Experience all those moments from this wicket. Can be safe.
Most batsmen these days play in bat in half spikes. That could be one of the reasons.
That these spikes are really needed. And when you have wickets without... going...
बड़ी शानदार 34 रन उनके बन चुके हैं और ये 23 और यहाँ पे 2 रन और बिल्कुल लकी स्ट्रोक 106 शॉर्ट बॉल मगर फ्लूएंट ड्राइव हेल्प नहीं मगर ये हवा में और ये कैच होना चाहिए डीप मिड विकेट पे इंतजाम लिफ्ट करना चाहते थे टॉप पैच लगा गंगोली का और एक आसान सिंपल कैच उसके साथ बात दूसरी विकेट 31-37 के 2
ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर थे गेंद वहां से खेलना चाहते थे मिड विकेट के ऊपर लेकिन सर थोड़ा हवा में रहा जिसकी वजह से गेंद जो था बल्ले के ऊपरी हिस्से में लगा और एक आसान सा कैच इंतजामुल हक के लिए कोई गलती नहीं की वहाँ इंतजामुल हक ने और ये दूसरा झटका भारत की टीम गांगुली ने 79 रन बनाए 74 बॉल्स का उन्होंने सामना
को खेलना चाहते थे टॉप पैच लगा और एक आसान सिंपल कैच डीप मिड विकेट पे इंतजाम के हाथों अच्छी विकेट ये पाकिस्तान 11 के लिए गंगोली बहुत अच्छी बल्लेबाजी का प्रदर्शन कर रहे थे काफ़ी वक्त है इंतजाम के लिए ये कैच करने के लिए यहाँ पे बैट्समैन ने क्रॉस किया अब विनोद कामली बल्लेबाजी करेंगे और एक क्विक रन अजहरुद्दीन जो कि लोकल हीरो और बहुत पॉपुलर फिगर भारतीय क्रिकेट में और यहाँ पे तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट है उनका अभिनंदन किया जा रहा है कि यहाँ पे एक अच्छी बैटिंग का प्रदर्शन करें और यहाँ पे जो आए हुए दर्शक हैं उनको बहुत आनंद भी दें अच्छी बल्लेबाजी का गार्ड लेते हुए बहुत अच्छे बल्लेबाज हैं फ्लुएंट स्ट्रोक प्लेयर डिलीवरी ऑफ द मार्क क्विकली ही खासियत अच्छे बल्लेबाज की सलीम मलिक
स्टंप पे काफी ज्यादा
टाइम का है यही कारण है कि जो स्पिन
खराब गेंद ऑफ स्टंप के बहुत ज्यादा बाहर काफी रूम मिला विनोद कामली को उठा के खेल दिया उसे पॉइंट बाउंड्री की तरफ ये काफी छोटा और काफी ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर जिसका पूरा फायदा उठाया विनोद कामली
अच्छी बैटिंग का प्रदर्शन है क्योंकि काफ़ी बड़ा गैप था पीछे और खाली एक फील्डर को उन्होंने जानबूझ के उसको हवा में खेला कि पॉइंट के ऊपर से खेलें और रन प्राप्त करें अच्छी बैटिंग बहुत बेहतरीन बैटिंग है प्रदर्शन दोनों क्विक रनर ये बहुत अच्छा है हर ज़्यादा करते हैं और ये कैच ड्रॉप पुल करना चाहते शॉट मिड विकेट पे जीवनदान मिले 146 पे 2 पुल करना चाहते थे मगर टाइमिंग सही नहीं विनोद का फुल टॉस फ्लुएंट कवर ड्राइव लाइक ए डिलीवरी
से ज्यादा रन बना चुके हैं और ये फुल टॉस गेंद थी और सीधा खेल दिया उसे एक्स्ट्रा कवर के हाथ में और इसी के साथ अजहर आउट कैच पकड़ा था कप्तान रमेश राजा ने और ये खराब शॉट अजहरुद्दीन के बल्ले से
फुल टॉस और अभी देखा गया कि फुल टॉस काफ़ी डेंजरस डिलीवरी होती जोर से मारना चाहते थे मगर सीधा रमेश राजा के पास कवर्स में और अच्छी विकेट है पाकिस्तान 11 के लिए तो मोहम्मद अजहरुद्दीन बहुत एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर और काफ़ी डेंजरस प्लेयर भी साबित हो सकते हैं और सबसे महंगे गेंदबाज हैं अर्शद खान जिन्होंने 2 ओवर में 26
पवेलियन एंड से गेंदबाजी
ठीक आउटसाइडर लकी स्ट्रोक कोई चांस नहीं यहाँ पे महमूद के लिए यूजफुल 4 रन और अच्छी डिलीवरी मगर वनडे क्रिकेट में यही एक खास खासियत है कि काफ़ी गैप्स होते हैं, कोई क्लोज इन फील्डर नहीं, ड्राइव करना चाहते थे मगर यूजफुल 4 रन यहाँ पे विनोद कामली के लिए। अब एक चीज़ देखने में आई, विनोद कामली जब ड्राइव करते हैं कई बार उनका पाँव जो है फ्रंट फुट बॉल के पास नहीं होता, दूर से खेलते हैं और यही कारण है कि कई बार जब टाइम है उनका इतना सही नहीं है बल्लेबाजी के वक्त।
बहुत इंटेलिजेंट बैटिंग अजय जडेजा की, ढीले हाथ से खेला था उसे पॉइंट की तरफ। फील्डर जो कि 30 यार्ड सर्कल की लाइन के ऊपर थे जब तक भाग के आते 1 रन पूरा किया।
बल्लेबाजी के लिए काफी फाइन एज है, लंबी चेस सैम के लिए ट्रिकी स्ट्रोक कहा जा सकता है ये विनोद कामली का। और फिर वापस 8 रन के बीच में कम और अच्छी एक्यूरेट रिटर्न, really hard.
Good bowling from Hussain. He is bowling a little slower today from what we saw him in the previous 2 games. Maybe he's able to grip this white ball.
Since then, Shahid Afridi picked up a wicket. That's a good shot. He's played the shot very effectively today. He's a good puller.
That was a poor delivery from Salim Malik, and Vinod Kamble, who seems to be in very good form, takes full advantage of that. Picks him up over mid-wicket region where there's no fielder for him. Moves on to 76.
This time he goes along the ground.
Settle, that's a great shot played, but didn't connect it too well.
Was well held. There's a man down there at long on. When Kamble hit the shot, just gave the impression it was going. But didn't quite hit the ball as well as he would have liked to. And caught it long on. So India lose the 4th wicket and just in a bit of trouble. That's how it happened.
Well, when he struck that ball, it seemed as if it hit the meat of the bat, but it didn't. And straight to the fielder. Good catch by Hassan Raza, the 15-year-old baby from Pakistan. That's the end of Vinod Kamble, scored 77 of 91 deliveries with 10 fours and a 6. Didn't really connect it too well. Vinod Kamble still carried to the boundary. Good catch from Hassan Raza.
Just before we went off for the drinks break, I was trying to...
This white ball which gets older faster starts turning as well. And let me tell you that
Singh does now, but that ball always had a single written all over it. Almost played on. No. He's had this problem a few times, Robin, because he loves to dab the ball very late, doesn't he?
Thereby restrict.
Very interesting, when Chetan Chauhan was here on the air. He's gone only one place. Into this game.
Superb stroke from the blade of Ajay Jadeja. The ball was flighted from Arshad Khan, and Ajay Jadeja took full advantage of that, played it in that vacant area of mid-wicket. It was very well timed.
So the crowd loved that shot. What is captain with Trevor though is wouldn't mind rather if he didn't hit a 6, picked up 6 singles, one of every ball. विकेट गिरने गए हैं. अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट।
रॉबिन सिंह ने इसको लेग स्टंप के ऊपर बॉल जिसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से स्क्वायर लेग और मिड विकेट के बीच में से उठा दिया है रॉबिन सिंह ने 4 रन के लिए। 4 विकेट पर 196।
जडेजा 18, रॉबिन सिंह 13। और ये काफी अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस के बल्लेबाज हैं दोनों, खासकर साउथ अफ्रीका में टूर पे रॉबिन ने बहुत अच्छा और बॉल पिस्टअप मिड विकेट के ऊपर से मारना चाहते हैं। अच्छी विकेट है ये पाकिस्तान 11 के लिए।
सीधी बॉल थी और जडेजा आगे आगे इस तरह से देखे, घुमाना चाहते थे, मिड विकेट के ऊपर से मारना चाहते थे, लेकिन बैट और पैड के बीच में से बॉल निकल गई। भारत को बहुत बड़ा धक्का, जबकि जडेजा 18 रन बनाकर आउट हुए हैं। और अब पूरा जवाब भारत के बैट्समैनों के ऊपर, जो रन आसानी गए हैं और बड़ी मुश्किल से रन बन रहे हैं। अधिकतर रन एक 2 बल्लेबाजों को कोई निर्देश दिए जाए।
अपना खाता खोला यहाँ पे मोंगिया ने, सिक्की रनों को तेजी से बढ़ाया जा सके।
भारत के बल्लेबाजों को तेजी से खेलना है रन बढ़ाने के लिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ पाकिस्तानी बॉलर कोई मौका नहीं दे रहे हैं, कोई कमजोर बॉल नहीं कर रहे हैं, अच्छी लाइन लेंथ करके पकड़ कर रख रहे हैं। शॉर्ट बॉल थी जिसको पुल कर दिया है रॉबिन सिंह। जिस गति से बढ़नी चाहिए।
जब गेंदबाज अपनी बॉल फील्ड के हिसाब से गेंदबाजी करते हैं।
हुसैन भी अच्छी बॉल कर रहे हैं। गिरकर धीमी सी भी आ रही है और इसीलिए भारतीय
कोशिश की और ये अपील स्टेट डिलीवरी, और इसके साथ सुनैन मोंगिया भी पवेलियन की ओर चल पड़े हैं। पर केडी फ्रांसिस को कोई डाउट नहीं, एक और अच्छी विकेट अर्शद खान के लिए।
शॉर्ट बॉल थी लेकिन तेज थी। मोंगिया पुल करना चाहते थे लेकिन बैट पे नहीं आ पाई बॉल और विकेट के बिल्कुल सामने अंपायर ने LBW आउट दिया। भारत को एक बहुत बड़ा झटका।
क्विक डिलीवरी यहाँ अर्शद खान की, पुल करना चाहते हैं विकेट के बिल्कुल सामने, कोई डाउट नहीं। मिडिल स्टंप को हिट करती हुई बॉल और एक सुंदर शानदार
बॉलर भारतीय बल्लेबाजों पर हावी। भारत इस समय काफी खतरा भारत को है। 40
थोड़ी टर्न मौजूद और क्लेवर गेंदबाजी है, यहाँ होशियारी की गेंदबाजी है।
मैच में बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन आ गया है। अर्शद खान ने पहले 2 ओवर में 25 रन दिए थे, अब पूरी तरीके से भारतीय बल्लेबाजों को बांध कर रखे हुए हैं, कोई मौका नहीं दे रहे रन बनाने का।
अच्छी फील्डिंग, तेजी से थोड़ी स्पिन, तो कोई मौका नहीं दूसरे रन के लिए।
आ सकते हैं लेकिन आज परिस्थिति अलग है। कुंबले ने उनमें ज्यादा से ज्यादा रन बना सके।
स्वीप करना चाहते जा रहा है, पहली बार वापस, फिर वापस वही डिलीवरी, वही पोजीशन, वही स्कोर।
बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है योजना बनाने के लिए।
आउट ज्यादा खेलते हैं तो जो बॉल अंदर को आती है तो उसमें उनके जो टाइमिंग में थोड़ा फर्क और परेशानी होती है।
फिर से स्वीप करने की कोशिश कुंबले की, लेकिन फिर बॉल मिस पैड से लगकर गति भी स्लो हो गई है। स्क्वायर कट कर दिया रॉबिन सिंह ने और 1 रन लेने में कामयाब 42 ओवर के।
वो बेहतर, अगर अभी सिचुएशन ऐसी आ गई कि जो स्ट्रोक लगता है वो सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में, और ये कहा जा सकता है कि अच्छी
भारतीय बल्लेबाजों की, जैसा मैं पहले कह रहा था, कुछ योजना समझ में नहीं आ रही है। और इसके साथ स्टंप के ऊपर बॉल जो स्पिन हुई, कुंबले उसको ग्लाइड करना चाहते थे थर्ड मैन की तरफ को, बाहरी किनारा लिया और इसी के साथ एक और धक्का, कुंबले आउट। इस तरीके से देखिए कुंबले आउट हुए, एक और छक्का भारतीय टीम को। इस प्रकार से आउट हुए कुंबले, आगे गए, ग्लाइड करना चाहते थे, बॉल स्पिन हुई
और पहला ही बॉल स्पिन हुआ। काफी अच्छी डिलीवरी, किसी भी नए बल्लेबाज के लिए बेहतरीन डिलीवरी, बिल्कुल परफेक्ट लेंथ पे बॉल और स्पिन होता हुआ बाहर और बाउंस, हर चीज देखने में मिली इस गेम में।
मिडिल स्टंप पे बॉल थी जिसको डेविड कर दिया है ऑन साइड में और 1 रन लेने में कामयाब। मैं समझता हूँ कि समय समय पर गिरती रही हैं और काफी मुश्किल, तो बहुत ही तेज रन है और साथ ही वो थ्रो और 1 और रन। रॉबिन सिंह को 2 रन मिले।
पहला रन तेजी से और दूसरे के लिए तैयार
है, अच्छा माना जा सकता है, बहुत ही तेज और लेग स्टंप के बाहर बॉल्स, इसको डेविड स्वीप करना चाहते थे, मिस हुई और जोरदार अपील स्टंपिंग की पाकिस्तानी।
स्वीप करना चाहते थे, लेग स्टंप के बाहर मूव करके बॉल को पकड़ा, मगर वक्त में वापस आते गए थे नोएल डेविड, फिर वापस
बहुत कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं।
कैलकुलेटेड
और साथ ही साथ अपनी विकेट भी सुरक्षित रखनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि वह आखिरी रिकॉग्नाइज्ड बैट्समैन है। यहाँ पर अच्छी तरह से लेग साइड में उन्होंने बॉल को मोड़ दिया और 2 रन लेने में कामयाब। लेग स्टंप के बाहर बॉल जिसको स्वीप कर दिया नोएल डेविड ने, 1 रन लेने में कामयाब।
स्पिन और उतना ही अच्छी तरह से खेल दिया डीप स्क्वायर लेग की, और ये बाल बचते हुए नोएल डेविड, बहुत ऑफ स्टंप के पास से जाती हुई बॉल,
Noel David staggering down to wicket. Umpire Francis reckoned that Robin Singh had made it. Just shows the great enthusiasm that the Pakistan 11 is showing in the field.
good cricket from all point of view. Salim Malik moving very quickly. Robin Singh was going at the non-striker end. He realized that David is quick runner, but Robin Singh is equally quick. He was well home, so there was no need to consult the third umpire.
Jimmy, if intention to produce runs. The interesting thing about Noel David's approach is that he bats number 6 or 7 for Hyderabad. Has scored a lot of runs in the Ranji Trophy, got a couple of hundreds.
They have gone, but one bounce long off. And normally batsmen make a mistake, they count a number of...
That's good running. And produces the overthrow. Because long on is deep, there is no mid-on. Jesus. Noel David wants to run. If he had a choice, even before the ball was bowled. 223 for 7. For 7 after 47 overs. Just like to remind viewers, Jimmy, that after 15 overs, India's score was 102. Next 32 overs, it produced 120 runs.
I think the Ganguly wicket was very crucial from both teams' point of view. because he was batting really well. He scored 79 and 74 delivery. Once he got out, then Azhar got out immediately, and then the pressure was on the incoming batsman. Jadeja was not in his usual way. He just could not time his shot as well as he has been doing it over the years. Calmly played a good knock, but again not really. The rest of the batsmen have been really struggling against this soft ball, I would put it that way, because white ball I think has made all the difference in today's game. But in last 3 overs, whatever they cultivate is in the middle.
All start for Aqib Javed. Now look at the fall of wickets from 137 for 1. India thereafter lost 6 wickets for just 70 runs.
Yes, all credit to Pakistan 11 bowlers. I think their spinners bowled very well, no doubt about it. They kept the ball up to the batsmen, kept the pressure, and they fielded very well too. Misfield from Saeed Anwar. They could only get 1. Noel David is giving charge to each and every delivery. But he's trying too hard, I think. If he plays the normal cricket, maybe he'll be able to hit the ball much more harder and better. But what happens when you try to hit the ball too hard, your eyes are really not there. You're not really picking the ball that well.
That's reflected in his figures. Only 6 runs from 14 balls. This is the man who's really gauged the pace of the wicket very well. Robin Singh has batted wonderfully here today. That shot is just further indication.
It's a tremendous play to have it in the slog over. And that one he picked up beautifully. It was more or less of a Yorker length. And this time he just took the flick of the wrist and picking a gap. And beautiful stroke here. Directly on the right.
He's gone up to 34. Shot pass into your hand for the fielder there. So we get 2. Noel David wants to run 18. But he can only run 2.
Very good stop from Hussain, diving full length to his right and he's getting 2 runs for his team. Aqib Javed trying to bowl everything in the Yorker land because he knows good length deliveries are back. You want to bowl at this time of the inning. Robin Singh is doing whatever he can to have as many runs on the board as possible.
It's in the air. And it will fall well short. Robbins had to run back for 2. Robin Singh's been spoken to by umpire Kure, the previous ball, running onto the pitch after he's in the danger area, after he's made a shot. What I like most about this innings by Robin Singh is the crowd starts to get really active. That he's managed singles in the big hits really well. And he's managed to get the distinction between staying on and keeping the scoreboard moving. He's got that mix right. Roll them, just as I said. Looking for the slog. Robin Singh is bowled by Aqib Javed.
Very good wicket here again for Pakistan 11. He wanted to hit it outside the stadium. Maybe he wanted to send it to Salazar Museum. But losing the 8th wicket, Robin Singh is gone. More trouble for Indian 11. 37 runs and 37 deliveries.
232 for 8. Second wicket for Aqib Javed. Dodda Ganesh is the new man in. He hit some big blows. Pretty decent batsman in first class level. Arshad Khan in his last over, figures of 2 for 47 from 9 overs before this. He went for 26 in his first 2. So the next 7 only produced 21. We get 2.
It's not good running, but they have no choice. They have to score as many runs as possible. Only 11 more deliveries to go. And Rashid Khan Khan is once again bowling very cleverly. Actually, he's mixing his spin with straighter deliveries, bowling more straighter deliveries than he's trying to turn the ball. That has been the key thing that batsmen have not been able to really sweep him or sweep him properly. This is clever bowling, and that's adding more pressure on the incoming batsman.
Beautiful start. He hit that really well. Not wide enough. Only managed two.
This will please a lot of top order batsmen the way Gordon Ganesh played that stroke, giving himself room and playing like a recognized batsman, although he's batting number 10 in this game.
Left now. It's all the enthusiasm that the two batsmen in the middle are showing. They had a boundary for a while.
This is what they need at the moment, but they're bowling so up to the batsman, they have to really time it well to clear the field, and as the ball has become soft, that's also one of the reasons that they've not been able to really hit it that powerfully.
Robin Singh produced a rare boundary in the previous over. In the 11, we need a lot more than that. You did a pitch report this morning. What do you think, what did you reckon at that stage would be a normal score on a strip as good as we'll talk about that in the last over. That'll be coming up after this. Here it's gone back to 2. With 1 over left, it's 2:41 for 8. Stadium. Quick of a single. In fact, they'll go for 2. That's going to be impossible. That is the closest you can get to an online live version of cricketing suicide.
He had no choice because he wanted to take the strike. There was never 2 in that stroke because the ball went straight to Inzamam, filling a deep point. All he had to do is just pick it up cleanly and throw it to keeper. And he played it nice to give him some room, and Inzamam charging in very quickly. The ball was already in his hand when he set off for the second. There was no chance for him to get back in time. Could return straight to keeper, and Moin Khan had to do the rest. Indian 11 losing the 9th wicket. Noel David gone for 7.
243 now for 9. Couple of runs here. Might just be 4 it is.
This is an amazing game this cricket is. The ugly batsman was struggling to hit boundaries. There's the guy coming in number 11, just flicking gently to square leg and picking a 4.
Beautifully timed shot too.
We're talking about the wicket, and I think the Indians were doing pretty well at one time, 137 for 1, and they got to blame themselves not to score something like 300 runs in this game. I don't think there's anything in the wicket. The wicket is playing pretty well.
Kurula decided that that's his spot.
So I wonder what kind of a bat he's using. If you see the bat in his hand, it looks like a big boy playing with a small bat actually. So I think he got to have a special size kind of a bat, maybe double the size the normal bat which people use.
All 6 foot 6 inch of Abhi Kuruvilla. Can there be a more entertaining side, Jimmy, in the game than 2 fast bowlers batting?
Yeah, they always fancy the chances against all kind of bowling, and they take the batting seriously. And I think Kuruvilla is not the only one. Maybe all fast bowlers around the world, they love the batting. They'll take the batting very seriously in the nets.
Abhi Kuruvilla is very serious, a young man, in everything he does.
first Atif Javed the field, and then he spoke to the umpire, said, "Friend, what did I do wrong there?" Still not convinced. I think a replay, if we can have one from the straight angle, will show you just why Atif Javed is a bit disappointed. Yeah, he's bowling with good line. He's trying to bowl right in the block hole. He knows the two tail enders are there, and they're going to hit him everything over mid-wicket. And if he pitches up, it won't be very easy stroke to play. But he's doing a wonderful job for his team. Running for it. It's hit, and Avi Kuruvilla will be run out of the last ball. So the India 11 finishing off at 249. Jimmy, quick assessment on that. I don't think it's a good score, to be very honest, because the wicket is still playing well, and Pakistan 11, they have got very strong batting lineup. The only way they can come back into the game is the spinners bowl really well. In this game, there is slight turn available, and Noel David, I think, will be the key man in this particular game. And this is all the Indian lost the last wicket. Kuruvilla run out. This is the scorecard, 249. All out. Ganguly played and gave a very good start, 79, big partnership between Ganguly and Kambli, and after that the Indian 11 started losing wicket on a regular basis. That run rate was only 4.98. That's something that the Indian 11 will be very disappointed with. The only way, to get back if they have early wickets and then to put pressure on Pakistan 11. It's the bowling card. Mahmood 6 over 37 runs. No wicket, he was the only bowler who didn't take wicket. Afridi picked up 1, Ashik Khan picked up 2. And the guy who bowled really well is Hussain, 10 over 38 runs and 2 wickets. So that's the situation here. The India 11 have finished at 249. Pakistan 11 will come out to bat.
कुरुविला ओपन करेंगे गेंदबाजी और सामना उनका करेंगे शाहिद आफरीदी। शाहिद आफरीदी बहुत ही धुआंधार बल्लेबाज, जब से वे क्रिकेट सर्किट पे आए उन्होंने तहलका सा मचा दिया है। शाहिद आफरीदी ने अभी तक 32 मैच खेले हैं और 660 रन उन्होंने बनाए हैं और वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड होल्ड करते हैं फास्टेस्ट सेंचुरी का। नायरोबी में उन्होंने श्रीलंका के खिलाफ बनाई थी केवल 37 गेंदों में।
खास बात इनकी ये है कि पहले 15 ओवर में काफ़ी आक्रामक बैटिंग करते हैं और जो फ़ायदा उठाया जा सकता है पहले 15 ओवर के अंदर उसका पूरा फ़ायदा उठाते हैं, क्योंकि 2 फील्डर अटैकिंग पोजीशन में आक्रामक उतर रहे हैं।
डोडा गणेश को एक और मौका अपना टैलेंट को प्रूव करने का। पैड पे लगा था ये गेंद, नो बॉल का इशारा अंपायर का। एक अपील जरूर की थी डोडा गणेश ने, लेकिन
पहले ओवर फेंके जाएंगे। भारत के बॉलर जो हैं, गेंदबाजों को पाकिस्तान के बैट्समैनों को पकड़ कर रखना पड़ेगा।
और मिड ऑफ का जो फील्डर उसे डीप मिड ऑफ पे रखा गया है, क्योंकि आफरीदी उस रीजन में खेलना बहुत पसंद करते हैं।
थोड़ी शॉर्ट बॉल, आफरीदी ने बैक फुट पे जाकर
और फील्डिंग करने आए हैं। बहुत अच्छा शॉट खेल दिया उसे मिड ऑफ के पास से। अच्छी कोशिश है जडेजा की, लेकिन कामयाबी नहीं। गेंद सीधा एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री की तरफ, 4 रन के लिए।
हल्की सी ओवर पिच बॉल थी, रमीज राजा इसको आगे आए और बहुत अच्छी तरह से वजन बॉल पर डालते हुए ड्राइव किया मिड ऑफ और एक्स्ट्रा कवर के बीच में से 4 रन के लिए। पहला चौका रमेश राजा के बैट से। शॉट मार सकता है। अच्छी फील्डिंग, लोकल हीरो नोएल डेविड द्वारा और भी काफी भीड़। शॉर्ट बॉल जिसको फुल करना चाहते थे अफरीदी, लेकिन और रन बनाने की। 25 रन कम पड़े इसी बीच में। लेग स्टंप के बाहर बॉल जिसको पुल करना चाहते थे लेकिन कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए। अंपायर का वाइड बॉल का इशारा। भारत को संघर्ष करना पड़ेगा, बैट्समैन को रोकना पड़ेगा। ये ओवर पिच बॉल अफरीदी ने आगे बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से उठा दिया है 6 रन के लिए।
गिफ्ट किया था, रूम दिया था अफरीदी को। ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर था ये गेंद, स्लोअर वन, उसका पूरा फायदा उठाया अफरीदी ने। बहुत अच्छी तरह से इस गेंद को पिक किया, पूरी तरह शॉट में लीन होकर खेल दिया उसे मिड ऑन के ऊपर से। काफी लंबा छक्का।
और उनकी पोजीशन अगर देखते हैं तो ज़्यादा ताकत नहीं लगाई शॉट में, पैर आगे बढ़ाया और बस फॉलो थ्रू में ही बॉल, क्योंकि फास्ट बॉलर है, स्पीड है फास्ट बॉलर की और बॉल भी नई है, सख्त है। बैट के स्विंग के साथ ग्राउंड के बाहर गई।
फील्डिंग में थोड़ी सी परिवर्तन, स्क्वायर लेग के फील्डर को लाया गया है लेग स्लिप के स्थान के ऊपर और जो फाइन लेग का फील्डर था उसे डीप स्क्वायर लेग के ऊपर भेजा गया है। इस तरह की फील्ड वैसे लगता है कि कप्तान अनिल कुंबले ने अभी कुरुविला को शॉट गेंदें करने को कहा। ओवर पिच गेंद लेकिन सीधा मिड ऑफ के फील्डर संजय मांजरेकर के हाथ में, लेकिन फिर भी तेजी से भाग के एक रन पूरा किया।
दर्शकों में जोश। कुरुविला बॉल कर रहे हैं रमेश राजा को। रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। लेग स्टंप के बाद बाहर बॉल जिसको स्विंग कर दिया है स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ। 4 रन के लिए।
3 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 20 रन पाकिस्तान का।
बॉलर गणेश विचार विमर्श करते हुए कप्तान कुंबले के साथ और फील्ड में शायद कुछ परिवर्तन चाहते हैं। स्क्वायर लेग को थोड़ा सा आगे बुलाया जा रहा है। इसको सर्कल के अंदर ले लिया गया है और मिड ऑफ को हटाकर लॉन्ग ऑफ पर कर दिया गया है। लेग स्टंप के बाहर बॉल जिसको खेलना चाहते थे लेकिन कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए, लेकिन पैर पर लगकर बॉल फाइन लेग की तरफ गई और क्योंकि लेग स्लिप आगे हैं सो रोक नहीं पाए। लेग बाई का इशारा अंपायर का।
अच्छी गेंद थी, ऑफ स्टंप के ऊपर जस्ट शॉट खेल दिया उसे। तो टेस्ट क्रिकेट में भी अच्छे खिलाड़ी बन सकते हैं।
अफरीदी पाकिस्तान के बहुत ही नौजवान होनहार प्रतिभाशाली खिलाड़ी हैं। ये है पाकिस्तान भारतीय गेंदबाजों ने काफी ठीक किया है। ओवर पिच बॉल जिसको उठा दिया है लॉन्ग ऑफ के ऊपर से 4 रन के लिए अफरीदी।
चेतन इसी गेंद का इंतजार करते हैं अफरीदी और भारतीय गेंदबाजों ने अभी तक, खासतौर से अभी कुरुविला ने उन्हें
उठा दिया है और यहाँ पर ये मौका है। 2 फील्डर दौड़ रहे हैं लेकिन पहुंच नहीं पाए। लेग स्टंप के ऊपर थोड़ी सी स्लोअर बॉल गणेश की जिसको अफरीदी जोर से मारना चाहते थे लेकिन पूरी तरह से कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए। भारत के बॉलर्स और पाकिस्तानी बैट्समैन ने ये ओवर पिच बॉल जिसको उठा दिया है बहुत अच्छी तरह से अफरीदी ने और नो बॉल का इशारा और साथ ही अंपायर का 6 रन का इशारा। ओवर पिच बॉल थी जिसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से लॉन्ग बॉल के ऊपर से उठा दिया है 4 रन।
फिर से इस बार गणेश ने उन्हें फील्ड किया उनके स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट के ऊपर और धन्यवाद कहा अफरीदी ने। इसी स्लॉट में इंतजार करते हैं। गेंद डाली गए तो उसे उठा के मारा मिड ऑफ और मिड ऑन के ऊपर से। काफी सोच विचार करना होगा भारतीय गेंदबाजों को अगर ये मैच जीतना है।
बॉल जिसको आगे आया अफरीदी ठीक से कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए। अंपायर का एक और नो बॉल का इशारा पड़ता है बॉलर को।
ये चेतन जो नो बॉल की बीमारी है मीडियम पेसर्स और फास्ट बॉलर्स को, इसे नेट में ही ठीक किया जाना चाहिए। मुझे याद है कपिल देव के साथ काफी क्रिकेट में खेला हूँ।
वही प्लानिंग है। और पिच बॉल थी जिसको ड्राइव किया था। मेरे गुरु हमेशा ये कहते थे कि जब प्रैक्टिस में जाते हो प्ले एज इफ यू आर प्लेइंग इन मैच। ड्राइव बहुत अच्छा शॉट, लेकिन सीधा सामने वाले नॉन स्ट्राइकर के स्टंप्स में लगा, कोई रन नहीं।
अच्छा गेंद था गणेश का, लेकिन अच्छा ऑन द राइट शॉट खेला। रमीज राजा ने पैर से उसे रोकना चाहते थे, लेकिन छूके और गेंद सीधी विकेट्स में लगी। काफी सीधे बल्ले से खेलते हैं पाकिस्तान के कप्तान रमीज राजा।
एक और बात जो होती है, जब बॉलर नो बॉल करता है तो उसका संतुलन बिगड़ जाता है। स्लोअर बॉल रमीज राजा ड्राइव करना चाहते थे, लेकिन मिस हुई। बहुत जोरदार अपील वहाँ पर बॉलर की, लेकिन किसी प्रकार का कोई भी प्रभाव नहीं अंपायर के ऊपर। गणेश बॉल कर रहे हैं। बॉल जिसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से उठा दिया है रमेश राजा ने मिड ऑफ के ऊपर से 4 रन के लिए।
चेतन ये भी नो बॉल था और
Saying this, and I'm sure he's changed much now either, because he's doing the same thing what he used to do 5 years ago.
Apparently still dropping glasses off the table every time he walks, Jimmy.
No, but interesting when he's doing a team meeting or sitting with friends, he can't sit still. Yes,
Picked up here at the Lal Bahadur Stadium. Shahid Afridi.
been very good, but he didn't bowl much in the last 1 year or so. But these two guys, I think, can be utilized very well in limited overs cricket. And he's a brilliant fielder, brilliant batsman. So you need some more players like Jadeja in the side.
Ramirez just picks the single. There goes Afridi. No fuss at all. One bounce and out. 50 comes up for Pakistan then.
It's a glorious stroke because he knows that mid-off is up. He's giving some room here, moving away from leg stump and just beating mid-off fielder. It's a good thinking. Although he's very young, but the way he applies himself in the middle shows that he has plenty of potential and he will go a long way.
He's on 30 from 25 balls. Ramiz Raj is playing a typical innings. It's not the kind to lose his head. Just keeps going steadily. That's gone. That's gone too. 4 more. So Strokes is flowing with great power and timing.
This is absolutely poor cricket from Ajay Jadeja. He had square leg up inside the circle and bowling a high full toss to Afridi. And there is no thinking in that particular delivery.
Pick the gap again. The ball's going further and further away from Anil Kumble. That's a sign that it's been very well timed. Jadeja finishes a very expensive over.
Factors are very important as far as the bats are concerned. But if you're playing in India, it's better to using in that. Short delivery.
Look at him now. You've seen a bouncer already. Another one, and that's slotted away. Also called no ball. Now, Kuruvilla doesn't like that signal very much, but there's very little he can do about it. But a very interesting shot, almost like he was imparting a top spin on that shot.
I think he's not been very happy the way Afridi has been hitting him. And I think Afridi got to be careful.
Still looking for a couple here. And they'll get it quite easily because Afridi's got to come in from deep bracket square.
I think they want to cash on this medium pace attack because they know or are aware of it that once the spinners come onto ball, it won't be very easy to play strokes on this slow wicket. They have planned it very well and they're going the right way at the moment.
But, for India to win this match, they'll have to take 10 wickets. Shahid Afridi, I thought, had enough time to pop back to the pavilion, change his bat and still hit that for 4.
This glorious stuff here because anybody hitting over the bowler's head and hitting it straight got to be a good player. So moving away from leg stump and hitting it very straight. This is good cricket.
That's a huge one. That's gone for 6. You won't see too many sixes played in that area. It's a big square boundary there. And Afridi cleared that by about a yard or so.
This is even better. He gave himself room and hitting anything over covers is not the easiest thing to do. You have a lot of room and going with full blade and really timing it beautifully.
50 to Afridi. 9 runs and over. Ramiz Raja had strike to Abhi Kuruvilla. Ball in. That's a beautifully bowled slow ball. It's the ball that brought Abhi Kuruvilla his first test wicket in the West Indies. And now he's comprehensively beaten and bowled and he's got a lot of good runs.
Very good breakthrough, but really great delivery here.
Beautifully bowled slow ball from Abhi Kuruvilla. Ramiz Raja has gone for 23 from 26 balls. Saeed Anwar comes in at number 3. Take a look at how that happened.
It's good thinking from the bowler because he knew that Raja was coming down the wicket anyway. And I think hit his pad and then on to off stump. Change of pace made all the difference to his bowling over here. I think it's very essential for a fast bowler or any bowler to have variation. And he bowls a slower off-spin kind of a delivery, hitting the front pad and then on to off stump. Pakistan level losing the first wicket. The man in now is Saeed Anwar. He's a fluent stroke player and he's been playing beautifully.
Very top draw. The bounce from David. Late in the end.
Worry for any bowler to bowl too many slow deliveries in an over. He's already bowled 2 out of 4. And this time Afridi picking up too early and he plenty of time to play it over mid-wicket.
The basic element in the slow ball is the element of surprise. Beautiful shot. I'd like to believe that is the shot of the innings so far from Afridi. He's played some beautiful ones. You really can't time a ball too much better than that.
It wasn't a bad delivery, but I think all credit to the batsman. Yorker length and using his bottom hand and playing it beautifully between mid-on and mid-wicket.
There's a talk of a sweet spot in the middle of the bat. I just get the feeling that he's picked it up from a mithai shop. Sweet all over this bat. After 10 overs, it's 90 for 1.
Like he's a senior player and an experienced player, and he will use all his experience here to make sure that he'll do well for his team.
So, Noel David. loves to cut, Siyaram. It's got a slip. And then Kalapri, the short third man now. He's not fielding this now. Saurav Ganguly. Ball make up for the Raj is on the field.
The thing about Pakistani batsmen, they're very poor.
Great excitement here in Hyderabad for the final of the Siyaram Cup. At the moment, it's a one-horse race. You never know.
You never know in one-day cricket. Just a couple of wickets and that's it. And that will change the entire complexion of the game.
Just short. Another substitute. Interesting to see Anwar's approach on the last ball. Just beyond reach. That's gone for 4. Pretty good over, but that's how it goes. 96 for 1. Come on to ball now. It's pretty good cricket. Shahid Afridi is showing he's got the confidence to charge Anil Kumble. Kumble is forced him back. Don't get a record like that very easily. 167 wickets from 120 games. An economy rate of just on 4. Outstanding. Well done by Jadeja. We just had a little chat, with Anil Kumble. Obviously, he's a bit perturbed with the fact that everyone seems to talk about his 26 run over to Saeed Anwar. Maybe he needs to show people those stats a little oftener.
Well, I think so this thing happens in cricket and you're bound to have good and bad days.
Let's make that beautifully.
And what the Pakistani players are doing here, they're putting pressure on Kumble. We noticed that the first to deliver not really flighted up to the batter, but still Afridi charged down the wicket. This one picking up beautiful again from outside the off stump. He's a very strong outside player. There's no deep square leg because you can have only 2 players outside the circle. In his first 15 overs, really coming into box में. अच्छा भोले की जगह आए हैं चेतन चौहान और फर्स्ट बॉल नॉयल डेविड की वापस विकेट को छोड़ते हुए बेहतरीन बैक बॉलर ड्राइव और बेहतरीन सुंदर 4 रन अफरीदी के लिए।
ये देखिए कि इस प्रकार से अफरीदी लेग साइड में हटे, जगह बनाई और सीधा मिड ऑफ और मिड ऑन के बीच में बॉलर के ऊपर से 4 रन। बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट और आज अफरीदी ऐसा लग रहा है शॉट बॉल जिसका पुल कर दिया है 4 रन के लिए। बहुत ही आक्रामक बैटिंग आज कर रहे हैं अफरीदी।
पहले 15 ओवर का फायदा उठाना चाहते हैं और काफ़ी बाहर पहले से खड़े थे और शॉर्ट बॉल और बहुत बेहतरीन टाइमिंग यहाँ पे अफरीदी की शॉट का। फुल शॉट नॉर्मली हवा में खेला जाता है ज़्यादा, मगर कंट्रोल शॉट है, काफ़ी प्रेशर है नॉयल डेविड के ऊपर।
शॉर्ट बॉल थी जिसको बैक फुट पे आकर अफरीदी ने उठा दिया है एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर से। 2 रन लेने में सफल। पूरी तरीके से अफरीदी इस समय आक्रमण पर है और भारतीय बॉलर किसी भी प्रकार का नियंत्रण उन पर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। पैर के ऊपर ओवर पिच बॉल जिसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से ड्राइव कर दिया है लॉन्ग ऑन और मिड विकेट के बीच में से 4 रन के लिए। और जिस प्रकार से अफरीदी इस समय बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, बहुत ही धुआंधार बैटिंग। भारत के कप्तान कुंबले चिंता में और समझ में नहीं आ रहा है वो क्या करें। पहले 15 ओवर में 2 अटैकिंग फील्डर रखने पड़ते हैं और इनर सर्किल के बाहर भी केवल 2 ही फील्डर रख सकते हैं। और ये बोल्ड लगातार शॉट मारते जा रहे थे, आक्रमण कर रहे थे। इस बार भी लेग स्टंप के बाहर आके स्क्वायर कट करना चाहते थे अफरीदी, लेकिन पूरी तरह से बॉल मिस की और ऑफ स्टंप उनकी अपनी जगह से हिल गई। बहुत बड़ी
ठंडा ठंडा
खोया है पाकिस्तान 11 ने। अच्छी क्लेवर बॉलिंग है यहाँ पे। नोएल डेविड की रूम देके शॉट खेलना चाहते थे, ऑफ स्टंप पे थोड़ा तेज बॉल किया और ऊपर किया। कोई मौका नहीं यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज अफरीदी के लिए शॉट खेलने के लिए। और अच्छी विकेट है यहाँ पे भारतीय 11 के लिए। काफी महंगा ओवर पिछला, मगर इंपॉर्टेंट विकेट ली है अफरीदी की। और ये जो रन रेट आप देख सकते हैं भारत का और पाकिस्तान 11 का। 15 ओवर में पाकिस्तान 11 ने 119 बनाए, उसके मुकाबले भारत ने 96 रन बनाए थे 14 ओवरों में। अगर यहाँ पे 14 ओवर का ये है, 15 ओवर अभी चलने वाला है और लगातार रन तेजी से बनते गए हैं पाकिस्तान 11 के। और भारत की शुरुआत धीरे हुई थी, मगर धीरे धीरे जो आंकड़े से आप देख सकते हैं कि रन काफी ऊपर है।
भारत का टैग जो एक समय पे काफी विकसित हो गया था, दोबारा फिर आक्रमण पर। भारतीय कैप्टन और फील्डर और बॉलर सभी अपने आप को एकत्रित कर रहे हैं, इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं। अपने आप पर संतुलन पाना बहुत ही आवश्यक है।
कभी भी जाते नहीं है डाउन द विकेट आने के लिए स्पिनर्स के विरुद्ध। स्वीप कर दिया उसके ऑफ स्टंप से फाइन, चेस, मगर कोई मौका नहीं। सुंदर स्ट्रोक।
लेग स्टंप के ऊपर बॉल जिसको अफोर्ड करते हैं, कोशिश करते हैं बहुत आसानी से। एक और शॉट, थोड़ी ओवर पिच बॉल जिसको आगे आके ड्राइव कर दिया है मिड ऑफ और बॉलर के बीच में से 4 रन के लिए। बहुत ही जोरदार शॉट, बहुत ही तेज शॉट, कोई मौका नहीं किसी भी फील्डर को रोकने का।
बेहतरीन टाइमिंग ऑफ पावर उसके पीछे मौजूद। और रन रेट जो है उस पर इसी तरह बरकरार करना चाहते हैं, स्ट्रेट ड्राइव करना चाहते हैं। स्लोअर डिलीवरी, अच्छी गेंदबाजी यहाँ पे नोएल डेविड की। तो ये ज़रूरी है कि चेंज ऑफ पेस करना गेंदबाज को, जिससे कि बॉल बैट्समैन के ऊपर प्रेशर रखा जा सके। 5 रन बने थे और पाकिस्तान 11 ने जवाब में 127 रन बनाए। उनकी विकेटें जरूर 2 गिरी हैं, मगर रन रेट काफ़ी तेज़। और यही जो प्लानिंग थी उनकी टीम की, वो बहुत बिल्कुल तारीफ़ेदार, क्योंकि पहले 15 ओवर में ही कैच इन करना चाहिए जितने रन बना सके। और उसके बाद जो है नॉर्मल क्रिकेट खेलते, क्योंकि काफ़ी गैप्स रह जाते हैं फील्ड के अंदर। 15 ओवर के बाद 4 फील्डर हैं, तीनों सर्कल के बाहर रखे जा सकते हैं। और शॉर्ट बॉल आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप, लीन करके कट किया उसको। बेहतरीन टाइमिंग यहाँ पे सईद अनवर का।
बहुत ही कमज़ोर बॉल, शॉट आउटसाइड दी ऑफ स्टंप। अनवर ने इसमें कोई जोर नहीं लगाया, कोई ताकत नहीं लगाई, हल्के से टैप कर दिया है। शॉट थर्ड मैन और पॉइंट के बीच में से कोई मौका नहीं डीप पॉइंट को वहां पर आकर रोकने का। बहुत आसानी के साथ रन बन रहे हैं पाकिस्तान टीम के। और भारत के कप्तान, इनको कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा, विचार करना पड़ेगा, कोई योजना बनानी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि आस्ते आस्ते मैच उनके हाथ से फिसलता चला जा रहा है।
सईद अनवर जिनको कि बहुत बिजी प्लेयर कहा जाता है, क्योंकि उनका रिस्ट वर्क बहुत अच्छा, सुंदर और स्ट्रॉन्ग, और जब भी रूम मिलता है शॉट्स खेलने के लिए तो बहुत पॉजिटिव तरह से अप्रोच है उनकी शॉट्स मारने के लिए। और उनके सामने है बिग हिटर इंजमाम। बहुत अच्छी पारी खेली थी भारत के विरुद्ध, जो मैच में बारिश हो गई थी शनिवार को, और यहाँ पे उनकी टीम चाहेगी कि उसी तरह से एक जानदार पारी का प्रदर्शन करें।
इंजमामुल हक दूर से ऐसा लगता है कि बड़े आलसी हैं, क्योंकि उनका चाल ढाल बड़ी आसान लगती है, बड़ी ढीली सी लगती है, लेकिन जब बैटिंग करते हैं और शॉट लगाते हैं जो पावर दिखती है उससे पता चलता है कि वो आलसी नहीं है। जोर पूरा, टाइमिंग उनका सही हमेशा शॉट पर।
पावरफुल बिल्ड है उनकी, और मेरे ख्याल से बैट उनके हाथ में ऐसे लगता है जैसे कि माचिस की तीली। बहुत ताकतवर स्ट्रॉन्ग बिल्ड है।
और जिस हिसाब से इंजमामुल हक खेलते हैं, मुझे काफ़ी जो मेल उनसे साथ लगता है। यहाँ पर देखिए छत के ऊपर खड़े हुए दर्शक बहुत ही मैच का आनंद लेते हुए और जोखिम उठाते हुए। और जैसा मैं कह रहा था जिम, कभी कभी मुझे ऐसा महसूस, और दोनों ही बैट्समैन इस समय बहुत ही आक्रामक रूप में। देखना है रॉबिन सिंह इस जोड़ी को तोड़ सकते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत आवश्यक है भारत को ब्रेक थ्रू की, क्योंकि ये जोड़ी बहुत ही खतरनाक हो सकती है।
लो बाउंस, टाइमिंग इतना सही नहीं इंजमाम के लिए, मगर इंजमाम के अंदाज को जानते हुए वो यहाँ पे ज़रूर जो है एग्रेशन दिखा के प्रेशर डालने की कोशिश करेंगे। ठीक आउटसाइड एज,
इंजमामुल हक बहुत ही लंबे और चौड़े, काफ़ी ताकतवर प्लेयर, और अपने कद का, अपनी शक्ति का पूरा इस्तेमाल करते हैं। और जब शॉट लगाते हैं तो जो उसमें पावर दिखती है पता चलता है।
सही पेस इस विकेट के लिए रॉबिन सिंह की, फिर बॉल नीचे रहता हुआ और सॉफ्ट होने के कारण इतना अच्छी तरह बैट पे नहीं आता हुआ। और यहाँ कोशिश यही है कि जो मिड ऑफ का फील्डर है उसको क्लियर किया जाए, और मिड ऑन भी अंदर सर्कल के।
लेग स्टंप पर ओवर पिच बॉल ड्राइव किया, लेकिन मिड ऑन फील्डर को बीट नहीं कर पाए। और ये इस मैच का सियाराम कप का जो कप जो जीती हुई टीम को दिया जाएगा।
टैप कर दिया थर्ड मैन की तरफ। दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास काफी वक्त शॉट्स खेलने के लिए, और यहां पे परेशानियां बढ़ती हुई भारतीय 11 के लिए। अच्छा कंट्रोल बॉलिंग यहां पे रॉबिन सिंह की। विकेट को देखते हुए गेंदबाजी करना बहुत जरूरी है गेंदबाज के लिए। 133 पे 2 विकेट। खतरनाक वक्त होता है बल्लेबाज के लिए, क्योंकि लाइट उतनी सही नहीं होती बल्लेबाजी के लिए। मगर स्पिनर्स गेंदबाजी करते तो कोई परेशानी नहीं होनी चाहिए बैट्समैन सईद अनवर के लिए। स्लोअर डिलीवरी और ये चेंज ऑफ पेस करना थोड़ा ज़रूरी।
कोई बॉल रुक जाती है, थोड़ी उठ जाती है। ये बॉल थोड़ी ओवर पिच, जिसको उठा दिया है लॉन्ग ऑफ और कवर के बीच में से। सईद अनवर में 2 रन लेने में सफल। पाकिस्तान 2 विकेट खोकर 137 रन।
इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ ये है कि पिछले ओवर से लेकर इस ओवर में अब देखने को आएगी बॉल इतना अच्छी तरह से बैट के ऊपर नहीं आ रहा, बॉटम पे ज़्यादा लग रहा है, तो ये बॉलर्स के लिए एक अच्छा साइन कहा जा सकता है। मगर इस वक्त कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं सईद अनवर के लिए। ओवर पिच डिलीवरी और एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर से 1 बाउंस बाउंड्री से बाहर।
सईद अनवर ने आगे आकर उठा दिया है एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर से। कोई मौका नहीं लॉन्ग ऑफ को वहां तक जाने का। काफी कमजोर बॉल और ये ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर, जिसको आधा पुल आधा स्वीप कर दिया है डीप मिड विकेट पर सईद अनवर में। पाकिस्तान का स्कोर लगातार बढ़ते चला जा रहा है।
राइट और लेफ्ट हैंड का कॉम्बिनेशन जो बल्लेबाजों के हमेशा प्रेशर रहता है, बल्लेबाज डाले रखता है गेंदबाज के ऊपर। और यही कारण है कि जब गेंदबाजी करते हैं गेंदबाज तो वो लाइन को चेंज करना थोड़ा मुश्किल काम उनके लिए। इंतजाम की अच्छी समझदारी की बल्लेबाजी, क्योंकि मालूम है कि ओवर में थोड़े रन आ चुके हैं, कोई रिस्क लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं। और एक और अच्छा ओवर यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान 11 के लिए।
भारत को चाहिए इस जोड़ी को तोड़ना किसी प्रकार से। 1 रन लेग साइड में, 2 विकेट पर 143 रन पाकिस्तान।
अच्छी डिलीवरी अंदर को आती हुई राइट हैंड बल्लेबाज इंतजाम के लिए। और अब आपके नए कमेंटेटर हैं मनिंदर सिंह और उनका साथ देंगे हर्षा भोगले।
About 15 to 20,000 people in the stadium. Would much rather have a different arrangement out in the middle than in the commentary box. That's the way it goes. There's Robin Singh. Playing it quite well. Saeed Anwar and Zaman realize that the overs limit is gone, and the asking rate is really very low, so they can just win the game in singles and twos.
That's right, they'll need to bat sensibly. Sometimes what happens in situations like this, you do get carried away and throw the game away, like the New Zealanders did against Pakistan. They were cruising through quite well. But Margaret, Batch and Macmillan played bad shots and threw it away. So I think Pakistan will have to learn from their experienced players.
Just what Maninder Singh was talking about. Ground now starting to get illuminated more and more by the lights and less by natural light. That little changeover period that can sometimes be a bit disconcerting.
Inertia, the ball has become old as well. It's not going to be easy to tonk the ball around now. This one was a slower one from Robin Singh, which kept low. Another good delivery from Robin Singh. Robin Singh has been bowling very well. And I think the Indian captain didn't think too well by bringing on Jadeja in the first 15 overs. I feel that if you've got to gamble, you've got to gamble with your main bowlers.
Good over from Robin Singh. It's 144 for 2. Still 1 ball to go actually in this over. Now, who did that? Singles rounded off. It is the end of the over now. It's 145 for 2. Very far away from Saeed Anwar. That ball was turning and going even further down the offside.
Kumble seems to be struggling, not getting his rhythm right. Kumble is known to bowl a good line and length. He's wavering a little bit.
Zaman's playing some good cricket here. But Pakistan are marching along now. They need to get 250. It's just 103 runs away. They've got 30 overs in which to get there. I think we're now starting to see the effect of India's rather leisurely approach in the middle overs. Slammed away behind square. Too short. 150 up for Pakistan.
That was a long hop from Anil Kumble. That's exactly what I said. He's struggling a little bit with his rhythm. He's not getting it right. That was very, very short, especially to a batsman like Saeed Anwar, who's in such a good form. He'll never spare those ones.
Now the straightest of bats, and therefore not getting hold of the next ball is Saeed Anwar. There is a man in the deep, Jadeja. Once the required number of runs slips down underneath 100, the batsmen just get the feeling they are that much closer. It's a psychological barrier that's been surpassed. Start to think they're knocking on the door. Hold them! How often have you seen Anil Kumble get a batsman out like that? Off stump's gone for a bit of a walk. Pakistan lose their third wicket.
That was the right length to bowl to Inzamam ul Haq. Inzamam, who scored 14 runs off 23 deliveries. The 2 fours. That was a good delivery from Anil. They say you've not won a game till the last ball is bowled or till the last runs are scored. And Pakistan have still to score 98 runs. The target might look easy, but if they keep losing wickets at regular intervals, they could be in trouble.
Saeed Anwar is being joined by Salim Malik. And strike to Robin Singh. Saw when the Indians were batting that some of them had their traditional light blue ones on. Couldn't be too much of a problem. The only man who will get lost, might lose the ball, is the umpire. Hurrying for the second. He's called for the third umpire. He's called for the replay. The throw was in from the deep. Robin Singh collected it pretty well. It wasn't the best return. Broke the stumps. Now, everybody wants to know just how far away was Salim Malik. We should know very soon.
That looked very close. That was well played by Saeed Anwar through covers. Noel David fielding at deep covers, was very quickly onto the ball. That's been a little hesitant for the second, but ultimately went through for it. We'll have to wait and see how close it was.
Should be entering a picture any time now. There he is. Now this is the moment of reckoning. All eyes on the lights.
Salim Malik nowhere in the picture there. There it bounces. soon you'll see the green light coming on.
That's the clincher.
Yes, I think he's made his ground, Harsha. Salim Malik very lucky there. Everybody on the field waiting for the lights to come on, and there comes the green light and a wave from Salim Malik
To the green light, Malik?
to the third umpire.
Thank you very much. Nothing a third umpire can do in a situation like that. He just watches the pictures and tells you what happened.
And I feel Salim Malik also felt that he was very close to being out. A little lucky there. That's the last thing Pakistanis would want at this stage.
Nothing is sure. The arrival of the television replay and the third umpire has increased the level of drama on the field. And on this occasion, just about everyone, there were 11 Indian fielders, two Pakistani batsmen, all of them eyes riveted on the lights.
And the two umpires as well, Harsha.
Good bowling by Robin Singh because he's keeping things tight for a strike bowler to maybe try and get wickets at the other end. They can't take chances against Robin Singh. They might take the odd one against Anil Kumble. That's what India would want. Two also four before this, Robin Singh. An hour and 45 minutes almost into this game, and they've only bowled 21 overs. What a great game it would be, Maninder, if we decided decisions based on what the crowd thinks should happen. Like they're in the movies, go for box office ratings. Could have matches finish in an hour and a half, I think. Just sitting next door, and the three little boys there saying out every time the bowler ran into bowl. After 21 overs, it's 156 for 3. Just a 3.2. It's not a game of run rates anymore. It's a game of runs and wickets.
And that's good bowling by Anil Kumble. That's exactly what he's supposed to bowl. Good line and length. And good thinking as well, Harsha, because they've got 7 fielders inside the 30-yard circle to stop those singles. Try and put pressure.
That's a loose ball. Allowing Salim Malik to pick him off his toes.
That's one problem Anil Kumble has been having for a long time. He's trying too hard to get wickets and in the process wavers.
More like that. Taking wickets is not like a carpenter building a chair. The harder you try, the better chair you build. Sometimes the harder you try, the more wayward you just tend to get. Maybe you grip the ball too tightly. That's a much, much better line.
It's very good bowling. At this moment, I think India need to stop the run flow so that they could put pressure on the Pakistani batters. That's very well bowled. Salim Malik complaining to the umpire that the ball has opened up a bit. I'm sure after this over the umpires are going to have a look at the ball.
There's a problem like that when Pakistan level of bowling. Perfectly happy to let it go. It's 158 for 3. Now Saeed Anwar. Robin Singh. Three overs for 8 before this over started.
beautiful cricketer. He was batting, he scored 37 runs of 37 deliveries, and now he's had 3 good overs so far. This is beautifully played through extra cover. 2 runs for Saeed Anwar.
Sanjay Manjrekar, the fielder there. Runs now needed. 28 overs before this over began. It's 27.4 now, but that's required run rate not too different. 3.21.
India need to get a couple of wickets now if they want to put any kind of pressure on these Pakistani batsmen. And I think the way Anil Kumble bowled his last over, he could well bowl with a silly point or a short leg to put more pressure on these batsmen to try and do something silly.
Indeed, just looking down that batting order, Maninder, we've got a young man who's just over 15 years old to come in next. He's probably not used to the pressure of a big game. Then the wicket keeper and the bowlers. It's an ideal situation as someone like Salim Malik who's got such a cool head.
And a lot of experience behind him. Played more than 250 one-day internationals. Served Pakistan for a long, long time now.
Good stop.
That was Venkatpati Raju. Two substitutes on the field, Venkatpati Raju and VVS Lakshman for both the left-handers who batted very well, Kamli and Ganguly.
.162 for 3. 162 for 3. But you see, this was the stage where India's amazing deceleration began.
That's right, that's the difference. These two batsmen are looking for singles and getting the pressure off them, whereas when the Indians were batting, they weren't even trying to look for singles.
Now, Noel David.
That's a thick outside edge. It's third man. The Pakistani batsman easily got through for 2 runs.
We've just seen one of the problems that bowlers face in the limited overs game. Anil Kumble has just bowled 2 very good overs, and even as Maninder Singh was wondering whether he should bowl with a silly point, he had to take himself off because he's already bowled 6 overs. Believe me, Noel David's bowled a lot better than 1 for 30 from 3 overs.
Well, Noel David had to bowl in the first 15 overs, and there are a lot of restrictions during that period. Afridi really played very, very well today for his 83. Afridi was out in the 12th over for his individual score of 83. Scored those 83 runs of 52 deliveries. What a superb knock that was.
Interesting, the score at that stage was 117. Been almost double the number of overs bowled since. It's an idea of great importance of his innings to this Pakistan 11 cause. Loves playing that shot. How often has Saeed Anwar got boundaries, merely directing the ball between those fielders in that square area. Height. Not enough distance. Boundary straight down the pitch from this end is a little shorter than the one at the other, and that's the end people tend to go in for the big hits.
That was a good delivery, I thought, Harsha, because he flighted the ball, invited the batsman to play that stroke went high in the air, and one time I think everybody thought that it's going to go into the hands of the mid-on fielder, but he had struck it well. I don't really think that Pakistan need to play strokes like that. They need to take chances like that at this stage, because they just need an average of around 3 and over.
That's what Maninder meant. Saidan was not as close to the pitch of the ball as he would have liked to be. We kept going with the shot. Certainly got a lot of height. And then the ball is clearing the boundary. And as a result, ball, Ajay Jadeja couldn't quite find the ball. He's asking for another one. Meanwhile, the crowds returned it. So Pakistan going closer and closer to their target. 171 now. This pair can be around to the 200 or up on the board. And they should feel very comfortable. 39 from 34 balls. Has beaten everyone. 4 wides. There's a big difference between a call of 4 wides and 4 byes, because 4 wides goes into the bowler's figures and he doesn't like it at all.
That's right, and he'll have to bowl an extra delivery as well.
Needed. 74 now, with 26 overs left. It's 176 for 3. Back on air at 20 past 7.
You were talking about Anil Kumble changing himself. I feel that he doesn't need to save his 4 overs for the end, because the way things are going, the game could be well over by 40 overs, so he might as well bowl his 4 overs and try and get some wickets for India. He had started getting his line and length right. This was the time he should have kept himself on with a silly point and short leg.
Fielder anywhere, Robin Singh, especially to zone bowling. Seen any fielders at all, Maninder, who was not very hot anywhere in the field. When it comes to their own bowling, they're outstanding.
Well, Ravi Shastri comes to mind straight away. I think he was a brilliant fielder of his own bowling. I mean, I've never seen him drop any cotton balls ever. And then the other one, I just played one season with him, was Bishan Bedi.
That's an interesting one, because while Bishan Bedi was known the world over as one of the finest to have played the game, in the history of the game, he wouldn't quite say he was the best fielder, but to his own bowling,
he was brilliant.
I think it's a question of anticipation, isn't it? When you're fielding to your own bowling, if you've bowled the ball in the right spot, you know where the shot's going to come.
That's right, Harsha, and Bishan had a very good idea of what he was doing with the ball. He used to talk with the ball, and he knew exactly where the batsman is going to play it. And that's when you can be a good fielder of your own bowling.
If you say Vinu Mankad was outstanding, people who actually saw the great man play. Mani, you've been a left-arm spinner yourself. If you're a left-arm spinner bowling orthodox spin to a right-hander, you've got to be ready for that catch any time. 25 overs gone, 177 for 3. Standing. Last 5 overs have produced 25 runs. 5 overs before that produced 25-2. interesting statistic here, Maninder, is from over number 40 to over number 45, which very often is when teams are preparing for the slog and are looking to score 4, 5 and over easily, if not 6 and over. India scored all of 12 runs. For both. Remind viewers that telecast will not be available between 7 p.m. and 20 past 7 to come with the regional news. Maybe there'll be something to look forward to when you come back in 20 minutes.
हैदराबाद से आपका एक बार फिर से स्वागत। पाकिस्तान को जीत के लिए केवल 45 रन की आवश्यकता, 44 रन की, माफ कीजिएगा, और उनके 6 विकेट अभी बाकी। किस तरह से सईद अनवर बॉल किए गए थे रॉबिन सिंह द्वारा।
जिस हिसाब से औसत है, लगता है ये मैच पाकिस्तान की झोली में है। केवल 45 रन बनाने हैं उसको और काफ़ी ओवर्स बाकी हैं उसके पास, लेकिन साथ ही भारत का संघर्ष जारी है। उनके बॉलर्स की कोशिश लगातार चल रही है और कुछ ना कुछ आश्चर्यजनक कार्य अगर वो करें तो ही मैच जीत सकते हैं।
30 यार्ड के सर्कल के अंदर ताकि सिंगल रोके जाएं। ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर था ये गेंद, पूरी तरह चूके उसे और ये आउट करार दिया अंपायर पीसी पूरे ने। बाहरी किनारा लिया था लेकिन गेंदबाज एबे कुरुविला को उसका कुछ पता नहीं था। एक तेज अपील विकेट कीपर नैन मोंगिया द्वारा। मोइन खान ने वहाँ खड़े होकर अंपायर के डिसीजन का इंतजार किया और इस तरह से एक और झटका पाकिस्तान को। चेतन जैसे कहते हैं कि जब तक आखिरी गेंद न फेंकी जाए, आखिरी रन न बना लिए जाएं, मैच कभी पूरा नहीं होता है और काफ़ी प्रेशर आ जाएगा, काफ़ी दबाव आ जाएगा इस विकेट के गिरने से पाकिस्तान के ऊपर।
20 ओवर के बाद 206 रन का है, लगातार रन बनाते गए हैं, बिल्कुल चुप नहीं हुए कहीं पर भी और ढीले नहीं पड़े और यही वजह है कि उनका रन रेट, उनका औसत बहुत ही अच्छा रहा। रॉबिन सिंह बॉल कर रहे हैं, सलीम मलिक आगे आकर पुश किया है लॉन्ग ऑन की तरफ और 1 रन लेने में कामयाब। अनिल कुंबले विचार विमर्श करते हुए रॉबिन सिंह के साथ, और भारतीय टीम की कोशिश ये होनी चाहिए कि किसी प्रकार से 1-1 रन बचाएं, क्योंकि अगर भारत को मैच जीतना है तो उसको पाकिस्तान को ऑल आउट करना पड़ेगा, इसके सभी खिलाड़ी आउट करने पड़ेंगे, नहीं तो और दूसरा कोई मौका नहीं है। ये औसत जो पाकिस्तान को चाहिए वो 2.16 के आसपास, बहुत ही सरल टारगेट। 5 विकेट खोकर 207 पाकिस्तानी समय। पिच बॉल जिसको ड्राइव किया लेकिन कोई रन वहां पर नहीं मिला।
लगातार दबाव बनाए रखा है, बना रहे हैं भारत के कप्तान अनिल कुंबले। 7 खिलाड़ी 30 यार्ड के सर्कल के अंदर सिंगल्स रोकने के लिए। अंदर की तरफ आके खेल दिया उसे फाइन लेग की तरफ। 1 रन मिला हसन रजा को। और जो पिछले मैच में उन्होंने 77 रन बनाए थे भारत के खिलाफ और मैन ऑफ द मैच का पुरस्कार जीता था, उसके बाद काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंस आया होगा उन्हें।
हसन रजा नौजवान और सबसे कम उम्र के बैट्समैन।
बाकी जो उनके 4 आउट होने वाले बल्लेबाज सभी बोल्ड किए गए थे। और इस समय हसन रजा खेल रहे हैं जिन्होंने अभी तक 1 रन बनाया। लेग स्टंप के ऊपर ये गेंद था, खेला था उसे स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ और 1 रन चुराना चाहते थे, लेकिन रॉबिन सिंह काफ़ी तेज़ी से गेंद के ऊपर आए और सही कॉल सलीम मलिक द्वारा उन्होंने उन्हें वापस भेजा।
भारत की टीम इस समय आक्रमण पर काफ़ी आक्रामक फील्डिंग उन्होंने रखी है और एक रन बचाना चाहते हैं। थोड़ी शॉर्ट बॉल, हसन रजा लगातार कोशिश रन बनाने की। पाकिस्तान 5 विकेट खोकर 208 रन। पूरी विला बॉल कर रहे हैं नौजवान खिलाड़ी। बहुत जोरदार एलबीडब्ल्यू की अपील, सीधी बॉल थी जिसको रजा आगे आए लेकिन कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए विकेट कीपर और बॉलर की बहुत जोरदार अपील, लेकिन क्योंकि फॉरवर्ड खेले थे बैट्समैन इसलिए अंपायर ने अपील को नकारा। ओवर पिच बॉल जिसको रजा ने बहुत अच्छी तरह से ड्राइव किया था, लेकिन बहुत ही अच्छी फील्डिंग वहाँ पर भारत के फील्डर्स की।
फिर से गेंद सीधा वेंकटपति राजू के हाथ में। हसन रजा जो कि अपना पूरा वक्त लेते हैं सेट होने के लिए। अभी तक इस ओवर में कोई भी रन नहीं बना है। 5 गेंदें फेंकी जा चुकी हैं और इस ओवर की आखिरी गेंद लेकर एबे कुरुविला। मेडन ओवर समाप्त। 32 ओवर के बाद पाकिस्तान।
Welcome back to the Lal Bahadur Stadium, where the chanting has begun. The clanking of plastic bottles, if one could put it that way, is on. Pakistan lost a couple of wickets. Maybe the crowd believes there's something in the air, something that will cause this to be a closer match than they had initially anticipated.
The Indians are trying their best to control the Pakistani batsmen, but the target is still small. There's chance of a run out, but the fielder misses the stumps.
Noel David is throwing from about a little in front of square, and had that ball hit the stumps, it's pretty fair to say that Salim Malik was gone. The transfer is pretty good call by the young man Hassan Raza to send Malik back.
Suddenly the Indians have come back into the game, and that is because when they got the last wicket, I would say last 2 wickets, that's Said Anwar and Moin Khan. 41 more runs required.
Still 104 balls to be bowled.
Just to give you an idea of how awesome this Pakistan attack is, they can play 63 dot balls and then win the match in singles. What India needs is wickets. It's a good shot from Hassan Raza. Just beats Jadeja. Big boundary this.
Short ball outside the off stump. And Raja cuts it. Very good attempt from Jadeja, but fails to stop the ball.
It's pretty popular down there. But it's pretty popular everywhere. Ajay Jadeja.
And he is one of the best fielders in the Indian team.
.213 for Abhi Kuruvilla with the new over. 37 needed now from 102 balls. Make that 101.
The Indians will have to do something spectacular. And as I've always maintained, nothing is impossible in cricket. But at the moment, as things stand, the game is very much in the grip of Pakistan. Still 17 overs to go.
Once again, Hassan Raza finds himself alongside Salim Malik. These may not be official internationals, but a tremendous learning experience for the likes of Hassan Raza. There goes Noel David.
The Indians have tried their best, but I would say the Indians lost the game in the first 15 overs because the Indians scored only 105, whereas Pakistan was around 130.
It's good work in the field. Anil Kumble. See if you don't want that either. Seems to follow me everywhere, Chetan. Those
Yes.
banners and the rain both seem to follow me everywhere. I'd give anything not to have rain wherever I go. It's one of those things, I'm afraid.
Well, it shows how popular you are becoming slowly, Harsh.
And how much I'm getting associated with the rain, Chetan.
Well, the spectators are clever, they always rhyme things. The Indians trying their best to restrict Pakistan, and especially they need these few quick wickets.
For pertinent equation will be 34 runs needed, 5 wickets to be taken. Go well, this man, Robin Singh. There is a sweeper, and they take 2 quite easily.
Salim Malik drives with one hand in the air, but just missing Anil Kumble, and gets 2 runs.
He's got a very cool head, Salim Malik. Sometimes with the feeling you put him in a typhoon and he'll still emerge standing without a hair ruffle. Great value of experience.
But I agree with you, Harsh. At the same time, he's a very, very useful player. Main thing, he'll never lose his cool, he never loses his balance, and always plans his innings very, very well. Very professional player, and that's what he is doing today. The best part about him is that he plans the innings, he sees the position as what the situation of the game is, and accordingly he plays. And not only he plays himself, but he makes the other partner of his playing opposite also to do the same.
Just 31 now needed. Pakistan innings is decelerating a bit. We call it a soft cushion landing. They know they're getting there. They know that the only way they can lose is by losing wickets. They're not going to let that happen.
That's what they are saving. They're not taking any risk. And the required run rate just 2 and over. And they can easily get them in singles.
Just a question of getting there.
And India desperately needs 1 or 2 wickets.
220 for 5, Pakistan with 15 overs left. .30 runs from 90 balls. Tricky one if you're Anil Kumble. He's got a few overs left himself. Does he try and get a couple more out of here, out of these 2 before he comes in, or is the team's lead strike bowler? Does he come in now and bowl those 4?
Yes, somehow or the other, I don't know what's the reason, but he has held himself today. As I was saying before, he is one of the best bowlers in the Indian side. I would say the main attacking bowler. He has played against the best batsmen. He has covered the best batsmen in the world. But today, one of those days when he is off form.
Actually, Maninder and I were both a bit surprised that he took himself off, and he actually did, because he just started to slip in a couple of really good overs, and then that's when he took himself off, holding himself back to the end. But it's an end. Might come too soon for his overs.
And one doesn't know. It may be very late by the time he comes in.
Lal Bahadur Stadium absolutely bathed in light now. 4 light towers. That's why you can see 4 shadows alongside Salim Malik for each of the 4 light towers. It's going to be quite eerie if you're watching cricket under lights for the first time. Suddenly see 4 people walking alongside you. On the board.
Pakistan very slowly but surely nearing the target of 250. And should get it without any problem.
$222 for 5. Abhi Kuruwala has bowled out his 10 overs. Presumably we'll see a bowling change from the pavilion in too. The young man, he's up, it's 7:45. I'm just wondering where his dinner is. Just starting to feel a bit sleepy maybe.
Well, he certainly knows that is the game of cricket going on, and maybe he's the future Test cricketer of India.
Never know. He's coming to watch cricket so early. He's doing the right thing in life.
Well, at this age, the only thing needed is interest, and more interest a young lad develops, the better it is.
So, Noel David. He'll still get 2. Get them quite easily. Salim Malik almost reluctantly coming back. Abhi Kuruwala, the fielder.
The Indians started well, but I don't know, somehow the other, in the middle they lost themselves. Maybe they became complacent. And I always thought they were 30 to 40 runs short. Short ball which has been square cut by Salim Malik. It's going all the way. Yes, it is. Or maybe not.
Well, that's an interesting one. The umpire is asking him whether it was in fact a boundary. And now he's going to ask for the television replay.
Some confusion there.
The television replay will now determine whether the bowler did overcross the boundary line with the ball in hand. There he is. This is the crucial period. Can you tell on that one? When he pushed the ball back, were his legs touching the rope? That's what's important. No signal from the umpire. They decided it was a clean stop. That was delicate. It's been a strange cricket season in some ways, hasn't this, Chetan? For the first time in the history of Indian cricket, we had an international tournament in May. We've now had the top players coming here to Hyderabad for the Siyaram Cup in June, which is another unusual month to be playing cricket in. It's gone off pretty well.
Yeah, the right thing would have been to have the games earlier on, but then the calendar was so busy. The Independence Cup could not be fitted earlier. In the meantime, we see the off-pitch ball, or made it converted into an over-pitch and driven over mid-off for 4.
So all of a sudden, Salim Malik decided the runs should be coming. We are the Pakistan dressing room, or rather the seating gallery. They'll take the run. Now just 15 runs away.
Nice.
235 for 5.
पाकिस्तान को जीतने के लिए 15 रनों की ज़रूरत। बहुत एक एक्सपीरियंस बल्लेबाज की तरह यहाँ खेलते हुए सलीम मलिक और उनके साथ यंगस्टर्स हसन राजा। बहुत अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया है यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान 11 ने, हर तरह से करीबन यहाँ मात दी है भारतीय 11 को। और ये जाहिर कर दिया कि वनडे क्रिकेट में चाहे उनके नामी खिलाड़ी नहीं हैं उनके साथ, मगर उनकी जो स्पिरिट है खेलने की वो टोटली डिफरेंट है।
मैं यहाँ पे कहूँगा कि पाकिस्तानी टीम ने बहुत ही प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेट खेली है। शुरू में जब बैटिंग शुरू हुई थी भारत की, तो अच्छी शुरुआत हुई, लेकिन उसके बाद लगातार विकेट गिरती चली गई और भारत संभल नहीं सका और 249 रन बनाकर ऑल आउट हो गए। पहले 15 ओवर में पाकिस्तान ने धुएंधार बैटिंग की और खास करके शाहिद अफरीदी ने, जिससे पूरा मैच में परिवर्तन उन्होंने कर दिया।
विकेट को देखते हुए अभी लास्ट कुछ ओवरों में बहुत धीमा गेंद आ रहा है और बॉल काफ़ी नरम हो गया, तो रन बनाना इतना आसान काम नहीं है। ये जानते हुए पाकिस्तान 11 के बल्लेबाजों ने शुरुआत में बहुत अटैक किया और ये मिस टाइम स्ट्रोक सलीम मलिक का कवर्स के ऊपर से मारना चाहते थे स्लो डिलीवरी को। इसके बारे में अगले ओवर में बात करूंगा। 238 पे 5।
Big Tire presents.
यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान 11 को मैच जीतने के लिए नोएल डेविड रॉबिन्सन की जगह गेंदबाजी करते हुए यहाँ मिसफील्ड। ऐसे जाहिर होता है कि जैसे अब भारत 11 ने समझ लिया है कि ये मैच उनके हाथों से जा चुका है और ये खाली फॉर्मेलिटीज ही मैच की यहाँ पे बाकी रह गई है।
पाकिस्तान पक्की तरीके से टीम है, मगर सही अंदाज में जीत की तरफ। और आखिरी समय इन्होंने जब 5 विकेट आउट हो गए, सलीम मलिक और हसन राजा दोनों ने यही तय किया कि बाउंड्री नहीं मारनी है, एक एक रन बनाकर ही लक्ष्य को पूरा करना है। और वही योजना उनकी रही और वो योजना सफल भी रही।
सिचुएशन के हिसाब से खेलना बहुत ज़रूरी है किसी भी खिलाड़ी और टीम के लिए, और वो यहाँ पे दिखाया कि गेंदें बहुत मौजूद और कोई जल्दी नहीं है, क्योंकि इसके बाद ज़्यादा बल्लेबाज नहीं है पाकिस्तान 11 की टीम में। तो इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि जो मैच को है यही पारी तो ख़त्म करने की कोशिश करें। अच्छी सुंदर ड्राइव हसन राजा की, स्लो आउटफील्ड और अच्छी रनिंग। यहाँ पे सॉफ्ट बॉल हो गया, इसलिए तेजी से नहीं जा रहा। 3 रन यहाँ कंप्लीट किए। खाली 8 रनों की ज़रूरत मैच जीतने के लिए पाकिस्तान 11 को।
पाकिस्तानी खिलाड़ी कोई जल्दी में नहीं, एक एक रन लगातार बनाते चले जा रहे हैं और कोई भी कमज़ोर बॉल जब मिलती है तो उसका पूरा लाभ उठाते हैं।
गेंदें मौजूद, नो बॉल। आज काफ़ी परेशानी रही है गणेश के लिए बॉलिंग करने के लिए, काफ़ी नो बॉल्स की हैं, और ख़ासकर जब अफरीदी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे तो उनको बहुत परेशानी हो रही थी अपनी लाइन और लेंथ को सुधारने में। शॉर्ट रन अप से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं।
डोडा गणेश के लिए आज दिन अच्छा नहीं गया, काफ़ी महंगे भी साबित हुए और साथ ही काफ़ी नो बॉल उन्होंने की। बॉलिंग में आज अपने आप को संभाल नहीं पाए और लगातार जब नो बॉल होती हैं तो बॉलर अपना संतुलन खो देता है, काफ़ी अपसेट हो जाता है, डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है और बॉलिंग करने में काफ़ी परेशानी होती है।
और नो बॉल या वाइड डिलीवरीज करके एक्स्ट्रा डिलीवरी भी गेंदबाज को करनी पड़ती है। क्विकली से आए नोएल डेविड, बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग का प्रदर्शन किया नोएल डेविड ने, बहुत क्विक फील्डर। ऐसे कुछ और फील्डरों की ज़रूरत है भारतीय टीम में। फ्लोइंग ड्राइव, खाली 1-2 रन, दूसरा रन तेजी से लेते हुए। अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट।
ओवर पिच बॉल थी, सलीम मलिक ने आगे आके बहुत अच्छी तरह से ड्राइव किया, पूरा वजन डाला शॉट के ऊपर, बहुत अच्छा टाइमिंग।
और ये मिसफील्ड नोएल डेविड से, और ये विनिंग स्ट्रोक यहाँ पे सलीम मलिक का नहीं, ये स्कोर इक्वल और पाकिस्तान को जरूरत खाली 1 रन और मैच जीतने के लिए।
पाकिस्तान ने बहुत ही आसानी से बिना किसी तकलीफ के रन बनाए हैं। ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर बॉल, जिसको
की विनिंग स्कोर हो गया, मगर स्कोर बोर्ड को देखते हुए 1 रन की जरूरत। और ये सलीम मलिक ने संजय मजर की शॉर्ट डिलीवरी बैक बॉल ड्राइव बैक फुट पे, और इसके साथ पाकिस्तान 11 ने ये 5 विकेट से सियाराम टूर्नामेंट को जीत लिया है। बहुत अच्छी पारी खेली है सलीम मलिक ने और कई अच्छी पारियां खेली गई इस मैच में, खासकर अफरीदी की बल्लेबाजी का प्रदर्शन बहुत अच्छा, और जो उन्होंने स्टार्ट दिया वही कारण है कि यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान 11 ने भारतीय 11 को 5 विकेट से आराम से हरा दिया।
पाकिस्तान ने सियाराम कप 5 विकेट से बहुत आसानी से जीत लिया है, और ये देख रहे हैं जो कप इस प्रतियोगिता में सियाराम कंपनी द्वारा स्पॉन्सर किया गया है। पुरस्कार वितरण के लिए तैयारियां, जब मैच की शुरुआत हुई थी ऐसा लगता नहीं था कि पाकिस्तान इतनी आसानी से आज का मैच जीत जाएगा, लेकिन पाकिस्तान ने बहुत आसानी से, बहुत ही प्रोफेशनल ढंग से आज ये मैच खेला है। हालांकि शुरू में उसके बॉलर्स महंगे साबित हो रहे थे, लेकिन दोबारा से, चाहे ये कहें कि भारत के बल्लेबाजों की कमी रही कि उन्होंने बीच में धीमी बैटिंग की, लेकिन पाकिस्तानी बॉलर्स जो हैं दोबारा से फिर मैदान में आ गए। काफ़ी संघर्ष किया उन्होंने, और भारत को उन्होंने 249 पर ही रेस्ट्रिक्ट कर दिया, रोक दिया अपने 50 ओवर में, और उसके मुकाबले में 250 रन उन्होंने बहुत आसानी से बनाए, केवल 5 विकेट उसमें खोई। पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स आपकी स्क्रीन पर बहुत ही खुश, और खुश होना भी चाहिए। और इंतज़ार है खिलाड़ियों का। हमारे साथी कमेंटेटर हर्ष भोगले वहाँ पर तैयार।
It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the presentation ceremony of what's been such an outstanding tournament. The Siyaram's Cup 97 has been a phenomenal success, judging by the number of people who are here to watch this tournament. We've got a rather large presentation party today, which reflects in every sense the number of people who've been behind the successful staging of this tournament. I'd like to call them in the following order. Mr. T. Srinivas Yadav, Honorable Minister for Labour and Employment, the Government of Andhra Pradesh. Representing the Hyderabad Cricket Association, who organized this tournament, the Secretary, Mr. Ranga Reddy. Two Vice Presidents, Mr. G.P. Surana and Mr. Gautam Chanjain. Representing the Board of Control for Cricket in India, ladies and gentlemen, as an observer, the Vice President of the BCCI, Mr. Venkat Rao. Former captain of India, very successful manager, and incidentally tournament referee at the Siyaram's Cup 97, Mr. Ajit Wadekar. And representing the sponsors, the Siyaram Poddar Group, Mr. Dhara Prasad Poddar, Chairman of the Siyaram Group. The Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Ramesh Kumar Poddar. And Directors of the Siyaram Group, Mr. Arvind Poddar, Mr. Shrikishan Poddar, and Mr. Pawan Kumar Poddar. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the objectives of the Siyaram's Cup was to honor some outstanding cricket personalities who have done tremendous work for Hyderabad cricket over the years. they don't come bigger than the three beneficiaries that we've got here for you today. I'd like to call up first a person whose name was always been taken with some reverence, not only in Hyderabad cricket, but in Indian cricket. He was part of probably the greatest spin bowling trio that ever played Test cricket with Subhash Gupta and Vinu Mankad, able administrator, very respected human being. May I call upon Mr. Ghulam Ahmed and Mr. Srinivas Yadav to honor him. A huge hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Ghulam Ahmed. Thank you very much, sir. Our second beneficiary is a gentleman whose name is known to anyone who's ever played cricket in Hyderabad. Every young cricketer who's passed through the Hyderabad Cricket Association, has played league cricket in Hyderabad, has had that shadow cast upon him at some stage. It is my great delight to welcome Mr. Ayabara. Also, the national coach, the BCCI, has used his services very often, but he's always been very loyal to Hyderabad cricket. A huge hand, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be honored by Mr. Srinivas Yadav. It is now the duty of the Vice President of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, Mr. V. Venkatrao, to perform the next honours. A man who served Hyderabad cricket in virtually every capacity, well-known Ranji Trophy cricketer, eminent personality on all the cricket grounds in Hyderabad. And even when he finished the game, he gave to Hyderabad cricket and his son Nausher Mehta a top off spinner. It is my great pleasure to invite Mr. S.R. Mehta. It's two generations of Hyderabad cricket coming up on stage, ladies and gentlemen, and they need from you a huge hand. Three gentlemen representing all that is wonderful and exciting about Hyderabad cricket. But this tournament, the Siyaram Cup 97, was also meant to honor the people who make the cricket possible in Hyderabad, the people who are around every day. And the first beneficiary from the other segment, from the umpires who diligently visit the ground every Sunday and every weekday, Mr. Rajan. Mr. Rajan, unfortunately, is not well, and I'll request the Secretary of the Hyderabad Cricket Association, or on behalf of the Umpires Association, I think it'll be even more appropriate, ladies and gentlemen, that one of the finest umpires from Hyderabad, Mr. V.K. Ramaswamy, receive the award on his behalf. There's also an award for the journalists who've covered the league cricket and first-class cricket in Hyderabad for years and years. It's my great privilege to welcome on the stage Mr. Srinivasan, representing the Indian Express, and he will be honored by Mr. Venkatrao. Every little boy and even girl in Hyderabad has craved to see his or her name in the papers the next morning. It is the likes of Mr. Srinivasan who've made that possible, and that's always been a huge encouragement for all those who've ever played the game in Hyderabad. Those were the honors to eminent cricketing personalities from Hyderabad. It is now time to honor the cricketers who've performed outstandingly today and over the last 3 or 4 days in the Siyaram Cup. I'd like to call upon Sri Kishan Poddar, Director of the Siyaram Group, to present the man of the match for this Siyaram Cup final, and the award will go to Shahid Afridi. An outstanding young talent who's displayed his great skills here in Hyderabad. शाहिद मुबारक, हैदराबाद में आप पहली बार कैसा लगा यहाँ खेलने?
बहुत अच्छा लगा, यहाँ क्राउड का रिस्पांस जिस तरह था, बहुत मज़ा आया इनके साथ। यानी जब से मैं इंडिया में आऊँ, हैदराबाद के क्राउड में ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा।
1-1.25 साल से आप इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में इतना बड़ा नाम कमा रहे हैं, कोई टारगेट्स रखे हैं आपने कि कहाँ तक आप जाना चाहेंगे?
मैं जहाँ तक किस्मत ने साथ दिया जाएंगे।
Thank you very much. Very soft-spoken young man, Shahid Afridi. The Man of the Series award, ladies and gentlemen, for this tournament is hosted by Bharati Enterprises, and they have requested former India cricket captain and the recent manager of the India cricket team, also tournament director, tournament referee for this tournament, Mr. Ajit Wadekar, has been kind enough to come on stage, and the award goes to a young batsman who's performed consistently in each of the 3 games that he played, opened the batting with great style, and a name you're going to hear for many, many years to come, Siyaram Ganguly. The Bharti man of the series, ladies and gentlemen, Siyaram Ganguly, receiving the award from another great batsman who played so much like him, Ajit Wadekar. Congratulations, Siyaram. The ball just seemed to be flowing off your bat right through this tournament.
Yeah, thanks, Asha. I just kept on playing well, yeah.
Now, I was told that you had promised someone you're going to get a big score today, and you did.
No, nothing of that sort. I just wanted to play and get some runs because it was a good game, a good final. So we have some practice.
Very good wickets to bat on.
Yeah, the wickets were much better in the last 2 games. It was a little slow today, but overall it was a much better Hyderabad wicket. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Siyaram, and all the best. Siyaram Ganguly, ladies and gentlemen, winner of the Bharti Man of the Series. It's time now for the team presentations. We've had 3 teams, all of whom gave us a lot to remember in this tournament. One of the teams to leave early, they will still receive the prize. The equivalent of $10,000 will be presented to them by Mr. Arvind Poddar, director of the Siyaram Group. Third place award goes to New Zealand. They've unfortunately had to leave early, and on behalf of them, the hosts who took such good care of them, Mr. Ranga Reddy will receive the award, and I can assure you it will be dispatched to them very, very shortly. The runners-up, they played wonderful cricket over the last 3 or 4 days. All of you enjoyed their performances here. They're going to win the equivalent of $15,000. Mr. Ramesh Poddar, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the Siyaram Group, would be delighted to present the award to the India Invitation 11 captain officiating today, Mr. Anil Kumble. Anil, can we have a word with you? At one stage, Anil, it looked like the India 11 were going to score a lot more than they actually did. The middle overs not the best.
Yeah, that's right. We had a great start. Saurav and Vinod batted really well. And in the end, Robin chipped in. But in the middle, we lost out. And in the end, we fell short by about 60 runs.
Still something positive emerging out of this tournament, the great form of Siyaram Ganguly.
Yes, he's batting brilliantly. And I hope he carries on this form to the Asia Cup.
And from here on, Anil, some well-earned rest for the Indians.
Yeah, we have about 15 days before we start off the camp again.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the India 11 and to Anil Kumble. There's still one award that needs to be given, and that will go to the team that has played some outstanding, some fresh, some bright cricket. They've won everyone's hearts here in Hyderabad, and I'm delighted to call on the chairman of the Siyaram Group, Shri Dhara Prasad Poddar, to present the Siyaram's Cup 97 to the Pakistan Invitation 11 led by Ramiz Raja. The Siyaram's Cup 97, ladies and gentlemen, that was what they were playing for over the last 4 days. I'm a very proud man and a very proud captain of the Pakistan 11. The Siyaram's Cup 97. Ramiz is not only going to pose with that. Ramiz, we'd love to have a couple of words with you one more time. The Independence Cup, the loss has been made up for the fact that you're taking this handsome trophy home with you.
Yes, I think it's a pleasant surprise, really. We came here with nothing concrete, basically. We wanted to enjoy this tournament, and we did, and we also won the cup, so it's a bonus.
You enjoyed playing on the Hyderabad Cricket Association's Lal Bahadur Stadium ground?
Yes, I think it's a lovely wicket, and even today I thought it didn't sort of produce those kinds of shots that it did in the previous 2 games, but overall I thought it was a lovely wicket.
We've had pretty big crowds, Ramiz, over the last couple of days. and I'm sure you'll agree that they've been a wonderful sporting crowd.
Yes, Indians have been really nice to us this time around, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much to, ladies and gentlemen, Ramiz Raja, Ambassador for Cricket in Pakistan and the Pakistan cricket captain. Just before we end this presentation, we've also got to give Ramiz Raja his check. We can't let him go away without that. Ramiz, you want to pick up the check too? The value of the check that Mr. Ramiz Raja is going to take home on behalf of the Pakistan 11 is the equivalent of $25,000. And I'm sure you'll all agree with me that the Pakistan 11 deserve to win this tournament. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's now my pleasure to propose a vote of thanks towards the end of this Siyaram Cup 97 that all of us have so enjoyed watching and in my case talking about. May I call on the Secretary of the Hyderabad Cricket Association, Mr. Ranga Reddy.
Thank you, Harsha. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a proud privilege to thank all the members present here, and particularly the sponsors, Siyaram Group, the Percept and the GTSM, and of course, not to forget our state government, sports authority, police, and everybody concerned, particularly the groundsmen who made a memorable game for the last 4 days. And I thank all the chief guests and all the dignitaries in the dais for making this evening a very pleasant one. Thank you one and all.
So that's all we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, as you make your way home at the end of the Siyaram Cup, I hope you carry with you some wonderful memories of the contest between India, Pakistan and New Zealand. Till we meet again, goodbye.